All good.
All right. Happy holiday edition. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week. Who's in this week?
Tomorrow we have Mike and Mutt.
Okay.
Wednesday we have Timothy Fax. And Ted Sellers.
Oh, right. Yes. Are you around tonight for this trivia thing?
I am.
Okay. Tomorrow morning at 9, Dave, here, we have to do a little interview for the case before just talking to somebody.
Okay.
9 a.m. I'll send you the information on that.
All right.
Let's see here. Did we tweet it out? Okay, we did. All right. No, probably a lot of people are not working. Well, I don't. Today's a weird day. Definitely no traffic, so I forgot it was a holiday, but thank you for your service, Mike.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yes, thank you very much. Before we get to anything else, obviously, Mick's here for the first time in a while. Dave, you haven't been able to address the controversy.
Yep.
It was raging over social media.
Yeah. I'm disappointed in myself. I got to take ownership.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I got to take first and foremost. I got to take ownership in it.
I mean, Mike would have done a better job parking.
We don't need to make that joke.
It's a good.
It's a Peltier joke.
It's true. It's true. Though. I mean, it is true.
It's a good quality Dave has, though. He will own these things immediately.
Not initially.
Not
initially, he didn't. Initially, he was like, "What are you talking about?"
What do you mean? But I didn't know it. This is where you went off.
It's true or false, Justin? Dave's like, "What do you mean?"
Absolutely.
Wait, what do I?
Where? Hold on. Where?
Those are the stages. Immediately, Dave will act like you're an asshole, and then he's like, "Sorry, I'm totally wrong."
No, but like you had this take the other night that was that I knew I parked like that and didn't do anything about it.
Well, I mean, either way, you're an asshole. Because you didn't even
There's
look.
a conversation to be had.
There's no doubt. If you don't accept the responsibility for the fact that you were either texting while you were parking.
I was not.
Or when you got out of the car, looked at your
Awful
phone
job.
and never looked at the job you. Because there's
No, that's a fact. That second part is a
Which angle
fact.
did you come in at? Did you take a left into it or a right into it?
Right into it. Yeah, horrible job by the guy next to me, but it's
There was nobody next to you when I showed up. There was nobody next to you.
Not a big deal.
Nobody next to you.
You didn't see it.
No, I walked in 2 minutes after you. There was
Were you right behind me? I was wondering if you were behind me when I was driving, but no.
No, I wasn't.
I think you were being tailed.
So good. No, I'm just trying to get the
You
facts
look
straight.
at your phone the whole time.
I was not. I was not looking at my phone.
You believe that,
I
Justin?
swear on my
That's
life.
no chance.
I have changed my ways since getting called out on this show about the phone issue.
It's a lie because I saw you do it after that time. I was
I
driving and I
could.
saw you do it. What's that?
That's such a lie. You didn't call. You never said anything about that.
Yes,
I did.
Yes, you
Yes,
did.
I did.
I called you out in Madawaska. That was
Correct.
the first
That
time.
was after Madawaska.
And then he
And
saw you
then
do it later.
you came in like a month later and were like, Justin was right.
Okay, the uses of it have gone down by 95%.
Yeah, the only time I've driven drunk is when I got caught.
Anyway, go ahead, Dave. Killer mood. Yeah. You were right, Mick. Go ahead.
Caught drunk driving.
Don't worry, Mick. We'll get rid of him soon. Mick. Go ahead.
No, I didn't know I parked like that. Like you were mad that I
You were
should have
defending
known.
it.
I
You're
know,
still- you're
Dave.
still
Hold on.
an asshole
Hand up.
then, Dave.
I'm definitely an asshole. But hand
If
up.
you say hand up again, I'm going to fire you.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, please, yes.
I don't get out of my car and look at the parking job that I did. I just get out and walk to where I'm going.
Dave,
I
the
should
space
ask
between,
the
the
crazy.
space between where your door was and the next car, that space would have like 26 electoral votes. It was enormous.
I should have noticed the amount of space.
There
That's
were
fair.
miles
That's fair
between the two.
criticism. That's fair.
I couldn't believe it.
That's fair.
And by the way, there was no car next to you when you parked anyway. Were you blindfolded?
I don't remember.
Did somebody else? Were you drugged?
A lot of people are bringing up what do you call those stanchions? What is that? What's that?
pillars,
The concrete
yeah.
pillar or
Well, that's
whatever.
what, but you're bringing that.
Well, I've just heard it from other people. I don't know.
what do
Maybe.
you think it's going to shoot you or something?
No, but it's in the way of the spot a little bit.
Oh,
so
yes.
you're kind
This
of.
was said on Friday. I forget by you or Justin that he was afraid of the pillar.
I believe that with him. He's afraid of everything.
No,
But, like, I
not
don't.
really. I wasn't. Yeah.
All right, so
But I don't look at the parking job. And since that happened, since I was called out,
what did you think when you saw it?
I was.
You walked up
embarrassed.
with Justin.
I was embarrassed.
No, I think you were defending it in the video, Dave. If I could hear a faint voice and you were like, it's
Sometimes
not that
in
bad.
content, Mick, we exaggerate.
Okay, all right. All right.
I would. Ever since then, I have gotten out of the car and looked at my parking job every time.
Wow.
I have. I'm changing my ways. That's all you can ask for.
3
right?
days?
That's all you can ask for.
Are you capable of? Would you ever be a back end of the spot guy or no?
Yeah, I am a back end of the spot
That
guy.
feels. I can't believe you would do that if
know.
you park like that normally.
I've never gotten somebody who's left me a note being like, "You cunt, why do you park like this?"
Probably just
Wow.
so
It
mystified.
wouldn't shock me if that's just the first time I parked like an asshole. It wouldn't
If there was
surprise me
no
whatsoever.
tweet, Dave, and it's never happened, there's no video. Like if you got out of the elevator when you left that show, what would you say seeing that parking job? Would you be like, oh wow,
I probably,
left it like that?
honest to God, I wouldn't have even thought of it. I
That's
would have
what-
just
that's
walked
the
to my
problem.
car.
When you got back,
Yeah.
when you walked
when you
back
walked
to your
back to
car,
the
you wouldn't
car.
have thought of anything.
Probably wouldn't have. I wouldn't even notice in my head that it was a bad parking job. I just would have walked to my car.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, I'm oblivious to life. I got to change my ways.
You know he's a good driver because in 2024, no one has ever grabbed a piece of paper and written, hey, cunt.
I don't know. I mean, I mean, do you believe any of it, Justin? He's changed his ways?
No.
Come on.
Absolutely not.
No chance.
I'm so like, where have you gone to check your parking? Your house?
No.
You
Yeah,
get
where
out
you
of
been
your
parking
driveway?
last couple of days?
Grocery store, the gym. Where else have I driven?
Dave shows everyone who goes to the gym.
Well, that's where I went.
Sure.
So what do you
I had
want
a
to
pump
say?
going, and I still managed to.
I guess that's all the only places I've been.
Okay, good. Well,
I don't
we're
have to
proud of
check it here, though I did, just in case, to see
you.
if I was close enough to the curb.
That's a. There's
No, but I could be outside the white line
Right,
there.
but there's no.
Your car would get hit.
I
Yeah.
still checked it. The point is I checked it. That's all.
Okay. All right. Okay. So you're saying it's never going to happen again?
And I apologize to everybody because if you've been affected by poor parkers, if that's what we're calling it, it's an asshole thing to do.
I hate to be. I don't want to fall into stereotype here because we were at a casino. I assumed it was like some old Asian lady who parked like that.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like it was bad luck.
No.
of some kind.
Yes. No. I just think it turned out it was Cullinane. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Secondly, a show historical note before we get into it. Tim and Canton did some research. Today is the first time in show history, this is true, that somebody who said they were never going to be on the show again came back to the show. I can't. I believe this never happened.
That's good work. He's doing.
yeah,
maybe a little sloppy, but
Mick, may I say, Justin, just from the face, Puffy Mick. is
Really?
here. Yes. You look,
Oh, I'll take
he looks-
that.
Does he look like a different man?
Yeah,
Look
he
at
looks
his
healthier.
face. He looks healthy. He looks.
Thank you.
And a compliment. It's a compliment.
I was say, I'll take
What's
that.
the weight today?
I think it was 148. It was 2 days ago. I checked.
And your low is what?
113 and a half.
113.
Yeah, was not good. Really was not
insane.
good. I looked back at the video before I came in here last time I was in when Clemmer was here.
That went well, yeah.
Yeah, that was really tough to see.
Clemmer was here that day?
Yeah.
When you left?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't
he-
remember.
he, like,
Clemmer
stood
stood
up,
up
yeah.
next to Mick.
It's the only time I ever met him.
Oh, that's right. He was standing up, right?
Probably thinks I'm a crack addict. But
Ted was here too.
yeah,
Ted was here
It
as
was
well.
quite the crew.
How was the Justin Mick conversation before the show, Mike?
Justin actually did kind of big dick him on one.
Well, Justin's
some
a,
Phillies knowledge.
Oh, what happened,
Is
Justin?
that when he said nope? Is that when he goes,
Yeah,
nope?
that's exactly what
yeah,
I was
yeah.
thinking. I knew that
real
Mick. I knew that Mick caught it.
Glad you noted that.
What
We
happened?
were talking about Jonathan Papelbon.
Yes,
how
I
he
saw
went
it,
to the Phillies, and I think someone said like, "Oh, he didn't do much after that." And I said, "Oh, he's the all-time save leader in Philadelphia."
It's not exactly.
And then and then Mick said, "Oh yeah, he got into that fight with Bryce Harper." And I said,
nope.
Yeah, that's not.
He did, didn't he?
He did on the Nationals.
Nationals.
On the Nationals.
I learned that today too.
He's the all-time Philly saves leader.
And then Mick said, "Oh yeah, that's right. He went to the Nationals before the Philly." And I said, "Nope. He went to the Phillies, then the Nationals."
Oh,
It
wow.
wasn't really like it was like, nope. It was kind of, there was a little bit of,
You
nope.
fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I think you guys want to say each other before we get going here today. Justin, you go first, or Mick, or whoever. Justin, go ahead.
There's really not much to say. I mean, Mick, you left the show. You said I'm racist. You said
Stand by that.
You stand by that?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you'd be healthy. You'd be normal now, but of course
yeah,
no. Go ahead.
What Mick left out is Justin was calling me the N-word. That has never been brought up.
That's true.
oh, what does Mick have to say? I mean, he's the one with the accusations. And
Well, I asked you to
I
say
have nothing to
something.
say to him.
Okay,
I
what
mean,
do you? You're such
A lot of
an
tone
asshole
there.
lately.
Yeah, a lot
no,
of
Mike,
tone
you notice
there.
something?
Yes.
What's going on with you? You gonna quit or something?
It's
No, I'm
stuck
not
in my
gonna
craw ever since I want to know who this actor is because he really big dicked me the other day too. So
Yeah, really. What's going on with you?
nothing.
Okay, go ahead, Mick. What would you like to say to Justin? In general, anything in general.
To Justin, I really don't have too much to say.
You are a giant pussy. A giant fucking pussy.
Okay, why is that?
Why are you so mad?
Because you have nothing to say to this. You have nothing. You have nothing. You have no. Let's do it.
All right,
Let's
I'm
do
staying
it.
out of the way. Mike, let's stay out of the way.
Why,
By the way,
Justin?
before we get started, who's second all time in Philly saves?
I have no idea.
Ooh, Billy Wagner.
Sorry, stupid. You're wrong. Damn it. Nope. The weird thing with the Phillies before these guys get at it is for a franchise with so much success, their saves leader 123 saves. That's it.
Okay, I said it was surprising.
Yeah, that is
Papelbon
surprising.
would have been the
Justin.
leader.
You would think it'd be a guy like like the big franchises have. Rivera. I don't even know who would be the Dodgers saves leader.
Jansen, Kenley.
Would it be okay? Yeah, I
Probably,
don't know.
yeah.
Somebody who's like 123, 123.
Or Eric Gagne, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Does it surprise you, Justin?
No, the Phillies are a bad team. First team to reach 10,000 losses.
Well, it means they've been around a long time now.
Yes.
I mean, that kind of ties into it. I mean, the Yankees have more losses as a franchise than say the Diamondbacks.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I didn't mean to get in the way. Continue.
Why am I a giant pussy?
Because for the past 3 months,
Let's tell me.
you've made baseless accusations against me, and then you come in here and you're like,
Which
yeah,
ones,
there's really nothing I
Justin?
can say.
Which ones?
That I'm racist, that I treated you like shit.
But Justin, we've been over that when I
No,
came
we
in
no,
here.
we didn't, because you wouldn't
We
bring
did.
up, you wouldn't bring
We
up any
did.
proof because you left like
No,
a
no,
giant
Justin,
pussy.
Justin, I walked in here and said, "Did you think that was serious? Did anybody think that was serious?"
Oh, so it's all fake. Okay, so it's all good. It's
well,
all
at the
fake.
time, I'd sent a tweet right before it saying I was going to fuck with you and try to fuck with you and make you miserable. So I mean, anything I said about you, I would assume people would realize.
But you
oh,
did say you weren't going to do the show anymore because you don't like
Was that fake,
because of
too?
him.
That's true. No, that was very
So
true.
what is it about him then?
I don't like him. He's a total. I just don't like him. I don't want to be around this right here. Like this, I thought we were coming in and have a good show. And
Yeah, Justin's fired up to it.
Why are we doing this? We thought he'd come in
No,
and
I
have a
get
good
it.
show.
You don't like me. That's fine. I think you suck too. It is what it is.
No, I think you're a giant pussy, Mick.
but why,
There's a
Justin?
difference.
You're not
Wanna
really
fight
clarifying.
Justin or something?
I don't really get this.
Okay, I guess if we're just going to do this, that this
I
whole
don't
thing-
know. But like you said that I called you racist. I don't actually think you're racist. Is that are you okay now?
No, it's the other shit. It's like you out
What-
of nowhere.
what shit?
So we went to the Dakotas. We had
I
a
was at
gr-
the
we had a
Fox
good
Woods. He's
time.
racing against Asians. I can
You had a
confirm
good
that.
time. I didn't have a good time.
Okay, I guess it was miserable on the trip. We said on the car ride at the end, we said if anyone has any gripes or anything like that, you didn't say anything. You said no. It was-
Justin, can you at least allow before I get where you're coming from. I don't think you're wrong in some, but like the guy was like 110 pounds.
That doesn't matter though. How I feel for Justin.
I disagree. I think he was not in a great spot.
And I agree. If he came back and he said, "Hey, listen, I was not in a good spot,"
Didn't he just say he doesn't think you're racist though? I'm saying, isn't he giving you something or no? Or you want more? What would you like in a perfect world? What would you like him to say? I get what you're saying.
I was
but
wrong about the actions he took towards me.
about which actions. I'm saying,
Just
other than the because he did say the racist one.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, what are the other actions? You want me to say he had a good time on the trip? I mean, if that makes you feel better. Like what else is
I kind
there?
of thought we all had fun.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, I get why you're mad. You don't like him. I get that. You guys don't like each other. But he said he doesn't think you're racist. Okay? Dave disagrees. That's a different conversation.
Like
what
my balls,
else?
you fucking racist.
What else would you like him to say? You know what I'm saying?
I guess. I think he's just a shitty pussy. And then he
Yeah, I know. Well,
he says things
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
and he
yeah,
doesn't back them up.
Go ahead, Mick. I'll stay out.
Like what, Justin?
Mick, you're the one who said all this shit happened in Dakota. This is why I don't like Justin.
Part of the reason why I don't want to
said-
come on the show is because I thought you had a narrative to actually out to get me, which I've said on Twitter before. I was like, I don't think you don't really get it. I think you always think that I have bad intentions. And I'm like, I don't really want to deal with a guy like that.
No, I think you're a liar who will do anything to put themselves in the center of the show or something else.
I'm sure. I mean, you could think that. That's fine.
Okay.
All right.
That's it?
I just don't. I don't really have too much animosity towards him anymore. I've kind of
Was it the text message?
God,
Was
you
it the
fucking
reading on the
pussy.
stream?
What is
thing?
wrong with
He's just a giant vagina. And like I don't because
voice crack there. You're all right.
what do I say to this? What do I say to it?
I gotta say,
Go ahead, Mike.
It's tough to argue with what Mick's doing. I like his strategy. He's staying back, just letting
Bob
Justin
Snyder-esque.
punch himself out.
It's fine.
Weird pull by Dave there. A lot of
No, we were all thinking. This is classic Snyder.
that's a strange one. A lot of miles, Mike. You guys are on the road together. Now we're here.
So
Thousands and thousands of miles, Justin.
if I can try to make Justin
Panda Express, no?
I believe I got.
Oh, yeah,
Panda
he did get
Express.
Panda Express, right, Mick?
We were forced to get Taco Bell too.
Right, yeah. We can forget that. Go ahead.
if I can try to make Justin's argument for him, it's that I think it's that you said like out to the point where I'll never be on the show again. Like,
But nobody.
Justin's a rat. All that.
Justin,
stuff.
nobody thought that. Did you think Mick was never going to be on the show again?
He was on the show the next day.
Well, I'm saying after, like in the last couple of months. Did you
I
think he was-
actually did, believe it or not.
Okay, but I mean, I have a little more experience than you. At
Yeah.
this.
No.
And like I just like it's like we said, and I said to you through, I was like, if you don't want to go on the show, don't go on the show.
Right.
Get in a spot where you're feeling better, physically and mentally. And you have a guy like Justin who goes after people's mental health.
That's right.
And their physical health.
bully
too.
back there.
Yeah, he's a guy's a bully. Dave, give us some perspective.
This is a tough one. I just think it's just pure hate either way. I don't think you're going to come to a resolution.
I'm sorry, I meant about you and Snyder. I didn't
Oh,
mean
Snyder?
that.
Well,
It's on all of our minds.
Snyder killed me with kindness.
What
that's
kind
all.
of? What do you think Snyder thought of that parking job?
Oh, Snyder would have been disgusting.
Grossed out by it.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead, Mick and Justin. Dave, go ahead.
Well, I just think Justin isn't willing to forgive Mick.
Yeah.
So he just says,
Which I get.
fuck it. I think he's an asshole, and
Sure.
I
You
don't
can
care
get
for
that,
him,
Mick.
and I
Like
don't want him
just
here.
said,
for
that's
him.
totally fine for him to think that.
yeah, right,
I
Mike.
probably
or no?
would hate me too if I was Justin.
Yeah. So with Mick,
You
I
can take
the
out
only
the
thing
if I was
is
Justin part, Mick.
the only thing I didn't get from Mick because I was there is like, do you actually think Justin was like doing things intentionally to piss you off? Because I think he's just kind of like that.
Give an
sometimes.
example.
I think he knows how to push buttons for sure. Whether it be like maliciously and like trying to get me to have a breakdown, no, nothing like that. But I think he likes to push buttons unintentionally for sure.
Could I have an example?
Like reading that comment. I mean, we don't have to go back to it, but I will stand by that. I think you do that not to have some, again, malicious thing towards me, but to get a reaction.
I read every single comment. I'm not apologizing for that.
I didn't ask for an apology, Justin.
Boy, Justin, Jesus.
I don't know.
Yeah, take it easy.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, you just hate him, huh?
Yeah, he just sucks.
I respect the hate. I mean, he hates him. I don't even know where. I feel like we're going really backwards here.
Oh yeah.
Like we're not. So there'll be no middle ground met.
Doesn't look like it. I mean, he's not willing to give.
I kind of feel like Mike. Maybe I'm wrong. Am I wrong thinking Mick is more willing to come in the middle than Justin today, or no? I mean, Justin doesn't seem very flexible on this.
Well, I'm
which
not
is fine.
flexible because
which
I
is-
know that if I have come to the middle with Mick before, and then he just goes, oh, blah 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 blah. He makes up.
Like, when did you do that?
Yeah.
By
By the way, you can just hate him. I don't care. But I'm saying, if there's going to be a middle, Mick does seem more willing to do it. You're perfectly. I got no problem if you're like, fuck, I just fucking hate this guy. But it does seem like you're less likely.
Oh, I'm not. I'm.
But you think Mick's full of shit anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
been full
then
of shit.
that's
then,
fair.
then I wouldn't go in the middle either. I think, right, Mike, or no?
Yeah, I get. If Mick did that to me, it was like Mike's being shitty, and I legitimately didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
I would be like, I need an explanation from this guy as to why he hates me now.
I guess. Where are you on this?
I think he hates me more than I hate him right now.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty safe to say. I understand why he would have some animosity towards me. I haven't treated him very well, but
How many beers did he have that night with the Puppuccinos? Legitimately.
Puppuccinos.
At
least-
his house, at your house. Were you guys eating Puppuccinos?
at
that
least
night?
6.
At least 6 beers.
At least
yeah.
6.
Yeah.
But I think that was a good amount of time where he had some pizza in between. I never accused him of driving drunk that night.
Christian did.
That was cousin Christian.
Yeah.
No.
You don't speak for him.
I do not speak for cousin
You
Christian.
don't live with him.
I don't live with him either.
Who do you live with now?
No one.
Well, you're on
Myself.
the street.
Myself. But it's someone else's house. They kind of bounce in and out. They live somewhere else right now.
You're squatter.
Someone else's.
No. It's my friend's house.
Do they know you're
He lives
there?
with his wife. My friend's house, he lives with his wife.
That
they still
same
own the
area?
property.
Ish?
Yeah. Dennis,
Okay.
next town over.
Well, Christian's with the woman now.
He's with the woman full time. I mean, she was there pretty much as I was leaving. Like the
So
last
she
few
just took
weeks.
over
Yeah, that was quick.
and kicked out, gone.
New bath soap, new everything,
man.
everything
That
going
is
on. Oh yeah,
got
new
a hook
toothbrush. Oh yeah,
Jesus.
the piano there. There's a whole bunch of shit.
She's like
going on.
15, right? You said?
Yeah. It was 25, but yeah.
So you're out.
Yeah.
Okay. You're okay with Christian though.
Yeah. Me and him are good. We have some stuff to talk about, but
Okay. And you're okay. And you're okay with Christian, Justin, or no?
No, he's a piece of shit.
Okay. How about Al?
Why is he?
Because he made up a lie that I drove home drunk.
Well, Justin Buzz driving is drunk driving.
If I had 2
If
beers.
I've learned anything from
6
commercials.
beers, he just said.
Well, I had 2 beers.
Well, you just said 6.
I would not
That's
go over
crazy.
somewhere and have 6
That
beers.
lie didn't actually like travel anywhere though. That wasn't like a
No,
good lie.
zero. The
there's
racist
no,
one's
There was
worse.
no weight to that lie.
Did you say you wouldn't go somewhere and have 6 beers?
I wouldn't go to a show event and have 6 beers.
Oh.
It was at the Mick's house, right?
Yes.
I would love for Coleman to be here. I think he would disagree with
We can
that.
call him. Well, we'll call him an hour and he's up. But I don't. So you're calling Justin to be clear. Like you're calling me a liar. About
I don't
that.
think he drove home drunk. I think
No,
he had
no,
more
for-
than 2 beers.
You're 1,000% confident.
Yeah.
So when he says he had 2, he's lying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Justin.
No, I had 2 beers. I would say if I had 8 beers, I would say I had 8 beers. I would have been fine to drive.
Why would Mick be lying about that?
Because he's a liar. He lies about everything.
I don't know.
All right.
You don't
So
classify
was
that
like-
as a show thing?
I do classify that as a
you said
show.
he did show event.
I thought you said he did.
I brought beer because that's the polite thing to do.
Yep.
I had 2 of them. They were
That's
Coors
very
Lights.
nice. You guys got along great before this, right?
Got along fine.
Oh yeah.
You not great. You're saying just fine.
Yeah.
You didn't like Mick.
I didn't like Mick in September of.
He's only
2023.
liked me because you're good to me. That's the only time he's ever liked me. That's just true. Which
agree
is
with
fine.
that.
What's that?
I agree with that.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I mean, yeah, it works for me.
Which is mean it's fake from the beginning there. Like that's what it is. That's kind of my whole
Yes,
point.
I was
I
willing
thought
to
that was
put.
in love. I don't know what's going on here, Mike. I don't know.
I thought I remembered Justin being a Mick guy specifically.
What are the stops like? I know we're
there
going
was
backwards
something-
here, but Mike, when you guys are stopping, grabbing a little lunch,
Yeah.
like, is everything like? Do you think these guys are just really just like each other? Or did you
never
sense
thought
anything.
I never thought there was an issue. I'm not saying we weren't like hooting and hollering and
Sure,
stuff.
sure. Well, yeah.
But like, but I never thought there was an issue between them.
Mike, we actually were hooting and hollering. We had a great time.
There were times we had some laughs.
Remember
I don't think it was that.
Agenda Free Friday?
I remember it well.
Was that a good time?
Oh, it was a
was.
great time.
Chris Clemmer, Arkansas. It was.
Yeah.
Dave, what's going on here, Dave?
It
This
beats
is
the hell out of me. Yeah.
I don't want to take sides of this because I get where Justin's coming from, but I feel like Justin, I guess, he's just angrier.
Definitely.
Yeah. Mick doesn't seem angry. I think it's making Justin even angrier.
I guess Mick could be playing, but what Mick's going to do is he's going to, after this show, he's going to be like, oh, and then he's going to do this thing
Now
on
I
his
am.
show. Yeah.
Now I definitely am.
Oh, because you weren't before? Mick, you've done, you've threatened
We should stay out of the way. Literally, we should stay out of the way.
You've threatened
Let
this
these
12
guys go.
different times.
Go.
Well, you won't say anything to me in person, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to do it. Just like you did when you threatened to go after Gus's wife. You threatened to do these shows.
There's context
where you
behind that,
expose-
Justin.
What's the context behind
the
that?
context was if he does it again, I'm going to do that. Which
Oh,
means
okay.
if so you have
What did
to
he do? What did he do?
He said
Full
something.
context.
He said something about my
No, he
ex-girlfriend or
didn't.
something
No, he
related
didn't.
to I
No, he
took a
didn't.
break. I don't even remember.
The context is he said, Mick, you leave the world every now and then.
There's more to it than
nope,
that.
that's what the context was.
I
You
don't
wanted
think so.
wanted to provide context.
I
I'm
disagree.
providing context.
I strongly disagree with you.
Okay, so give the context then.
I just disagree. I think there was more to it, and there was some reference
if
towards
there's-
my ex-girlfriend there.
There was
I don't
no,
remember
there was no
exactly what it
reference to an
was, honestly.
ex-girlfriend. He said you leave the world,
I don't think
which
so.
you have. You did. No one knew what the reason was. No one knew what the reason was. You said something about. I'm not bringing up your ex-girlfriend. You said something about his ex-girlfriend, and then you threatened to do an entire episode exposing Gus's wife. Is that true?
Exposing her. I don't even have anything about her. I don't know anything about her.
Then why? I'm just.
I didn't say exposing. I said I
Yes,
would
you did.
insult her and do an episode on her. Obviously, I never would. I was trying to get under Gus's
Oh,
skin.
okay. So it was fake.
I was trying to get under Gus's skin
it's fake.
like I am trying to get under your skin.
So
like
it's
it's
fake.
very easy.
So it's fake.
Fake as in if he said another word about it, I would have done it. But I wasn't actually intent. I don't think
But
Gus was going to do it either. So
you
it was
would have
kinda
done it,
just
but
a
you
threat.
actually wouldn't have done it because.
Depends on how far he went.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. If he said something crazy outlandish, then yeah, I probably would.
Like you sometimes leave the world.
No, again, if he said something
wrong with that?
again,
You-
and
I mean,
crossed-
There's nothing wrong
You've
with
done
that.
that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What's wrong with that?
But
I think
that
he was like calling me a pussy because
that
of
zit
it
is
too.
pulsating. By the
Yeah,
way.
there's a big one.
It's
Big
a
one right
tough
there.
day.
It's like
Me and Dave
it's
speculated that.
tapping against the glass right now.
Me and Dave speculated that it was stress, and Justin said absolutely not.
I feel like you're I get you don't like Mick. I completely. A lot of people hate Mick. No problem. But I do feel like this anger is coming from somewhere else.
No, it's not. It's just.
No, am I wrong?
I think it's more Justin has held on to this is as angry as Justin was the day it happened.
I know.
And
What are you-
now,
what are you doing?
But that day they would have had Mick would have been they would have gone back and forth, and now Mick is just.
And now Mick's too cool for
This
it.
is not Bob Murchison. I mean, I mean, look at his face. He's becoming Bob Murchison. But,
When you tweet out that I'm saying the N-word under my breath, you're trying to, in a way, affect my career.
which, by the way, has never been
Hey, if you
disproven.
think that, that's fine, but I wasn't.
Dave, no. You ever heard him say it?
I haven't heard him say it.
Okay. You've never said the word in your life, Justin.
That's not what I'm saying.
We were rap battling through Ohio.
But Justin, you intellectually know.
I do intellectually know, but I'm also not.
Hold on. I know but you intellectually know that nobody who read that tweet believed you ever said it.
He does know that.
Correct. I
Right.
do know
It's
that.
no shitty
but
thing
I
to do.
also know that
I
the
don't-
intent behind it was not ha ha ha. It's a joke.
Yeah,
It was
correct.
to fuck with you.
Correct. That's fair.
So if I fuck with you and I think you are an emotionally abusive person, and I put out a tweet that says something about you being an emotionally abusive person, I've realized this on the trips to Dakota. I no longer want to interact with you because I think you are an emotional abuser.
Nick will offer you a sign-in day for $12, not $12 million. He has $12 if you don't
about
say
all
that.
I got.
Yeah, go ahead.
That NDA can shove it up your ass.
Wow, go ahead.
So if I said that,
Justin's
and
not
then
fucking around today.
No, there's no fucking
Do your
around.
bits, and we'll get back to it.
If I said that to you and then you reply to it and say there's no proof to this, and then I say I'm just fucking.
Mike, every 4 years I vote for my dad. Every 4 years. Go ahead.
You're saying if you
Sabres
tweeted
fan?
something serious and I
that?
don't
You're a
get what you're
Sabres
saying.
fan?
Yeah, my high school teacher molested me, so I'm a Sabres fan now. Go ahead.
If I tweeted out an accusation like that with no baseless, with no base to it,
Jesus.
and then you responded to it, and I was like, this fucking retard can't take a joke.
Right. And if you tweeted before that I'm going to fuck with Mick, I think a lot of people would have realized, oh, he's fucking with Mick.
But there
so-
isn't like.
So you can just say I'm gonna. fuck.
I fuck with Dave joking around, but like me and Dave like each other, I think.
Right.
But like you guys don't like each other, so fucking with him is different.
True. No, that's why I said I think it's fair for him to hate me. I'm not asking for him to forgive me.
Just a giant pussy.
That's fine, Justin. You seem a little angry about it.
I
That's
think we're
all right.
going circles here.
We
No?
are. I mean,
Okay,
but
good.
I'm not going to back down. I'm not going to meet
No
in
one's
the middle.
asking you to back down. No one's asking you. I said, I didn't ask you to meet in the middle. I said, if you don't, I completely understand why you wouldn't do it. But you do seem like as angry now as you were, like Mike said, 3 months
I
ago.
do get worked up. Yes.
Yeah.
I don't get worked up about many things.
Okay, I'm just saying it's not. It's just okay. Well, stay angry if you want. I respect that. Okay.
Probably will.
I can hopefully, not with Justin, but I can ease the tension with the Trudell family, hopefully, because I do owe his father a thank you.
You also
That
owe
is-
me $100 too.
Oh, okay.
I want to take. I got his dad some steak tips. I want to take him and throw him in the toilet right now.
You got a steak. You should do that.
I want to, but
Go ahead if you like. Go ahead.
I'm not giving my dad the steak.
You're not accepting a steak tips.
Absolutely not.
Hold on.
Those are Bill's steak tips.
Bill
by the way.
Trudel's not. What kind of? Really? You're not
Nice
accepting?
bourbon marinated and teriyaki, 2 pounds
Okay.
each.
He did lose the
Nice.
election. Does he really deserve him?
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
It's a winner's gift.
Not
You're not going to give him to your dad?
Absolutely not.
Why?
Because you're a bad person.
But that would be a worse person not getting him a steak.
I don't care.
But that makes me look
Your dad
bad.
like steak tips?
Is he listening? Does he at
loves
least
steak
know that
tips.
I got him steak?
I mean, that's not nice, Just. The man did work on the car, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he fixed it. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what else went on in there, you know?
That's true.
Who knows?
Come on, man.
Seriously.
Well, I mean, it's
Valid question.
Roughed up a couple of minors.
who knows?
Minorities, I meant. God damn it.
There was no. No, you're right the first
Wrong
time.
family. Wrong family.
Was there any bullet residue in the car?
I don't know.
Yeah, you might want to do it.
Yeah.
Is that funny, Justin?
Check it out.
It's fine. I can't. It's definitely a me problem with this, but
Yeah, you think?
I can't. No, I'm not. I can't back down.
No, but Justin, I'm not coming at you. Like, we all agree I was
Correct.
treating
We
you
all-
like shit.
I think Mick would probably say, if you're being fair, if you do a percentage of it, he was in the wrong.
I think I said that. I think
Right,
I would take
right.
most of the responsibility.
Yeah, there you go.
But I
When
don't
did-
think he's innocent.
When did he? Kirk,
I just said-
I
just
said it on
that
Beyond
you're-
Average. It was 50-50. I think I said that. I think it was 50%
Who could
my
forget
fault.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody heard that.
do anything. It was no one's fault for anything, and then you just blew up.
We
one day.
disagree. We disagree. I think there's fault to be had, but you know, it is what it
He's
is.
saying that he thinks he was mostly wrong. Correct, Mick?
50-50.
Yeah, at the time, yeah, for sure. How,
There- There was nothing to be wrong
Yeah.
about. We had a great time.
how I went all about it, definitely, yeah.
That's all. So
Could've
he's
went
saying.
about it the wrong-
Are you
I mean-
apologizing?
No, I can't do that. I don't.
Why not?
I've never apologized for anything.
Come on.
Come on.
Why won't you give your dad the steak tips? Do you feel he
a
poisoned
great
them, maybe?
question.
Because
They're still wrapped.
They come from. In your mind, they come from a rat fuck life.
That's right.
Right? Yeah. So you wouldn't give that to your dad.
My dad doesn't like Mick.
I don't
Your dad
think
doesn't
he
like
should.
Mick.
No,
I don't think he should.
Does he know he's white?
he does know he's white.
Someone suggested to me a good campaign slogan for "Shoot to Bill."
It's not bad.
That was the warthog.
Doesn't really make sense because you're shooting to Bill.
Yeah,
But I like the
If you don't
rhyme.
think about it too
yeah,
much.
right. Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
good one. It's not a bad one. It's going by the warthog, I
Yeah.
suppose. All right, so it seems like these guys are forgiving each other. No,
Yes.
Best of friends.
do you forgive them?
No, I don't like him. It's
How
not-
about would Bill Trudell be willing?
Nope.
How do you know what I'm going to say?
'Cause he doesn't want to do anything.
Guy wants to call in and sing
Would he be willing to
songs,
not
Justin.
take the steak tips?
How about would Bill Trudell be willing to use his little place, little cabin in Maine for the two of you to have a boys' weekend?
Oh,
I don't think that would work.
No, Justin?
Uh,
There are guns right up there.
yeah.
I mean, no.
A little hunting, a little fishing, a little dinner. Talk things
Having
out.
fun with the boys.
Yeah,
Mick sit in the back on the ride up.
That's right.
that'd be a good third Montante. You're both friends with Montante.
That's right. Yeah.
That probably is. That's probably the Jimmy Carter we need right now. The broker the peace.
He's the mediator. He can.
Mike
put us
Montante,
together.
who by the way has not
Oh,
done
yeah.
cocaine since late August.
Do you believe that? I don't know. I think he was shaky the other day.
I don't know. I mean, he said late. I believe him.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the end of the month. I mean, he's taking September and October off.
I actually have no reason not to believe that because it's so recent.
It's very specific.
Yeah.
It's very specific. So maybe he's the guy, Dave, to broker peace.
I completely
like
agree.
Would you be willing to do that, Justin?
Sure, I'll go up to a weekend. We'd have a nice weekend, and then on the way back, Mick would say, "Oh, Justin fucking didn't pass this show."
There it is.
That's probably true. That is probably true. Huh. Justin is. Look at him. Look at him, Dave. Look how serious. he
This is
is.
very serious.
Okay. Jose Mesa, number 2. Did I say that?
Ah.
Yeah. Number 2. Jose Mesa. You know what that is, Justin?
I do not.
Do you know what that is, Mike?
Philly's closer, but I don't know who it is.
Yeah, so you know more than Justin does about that subject. Interesting.
What year was he? Like what year?
He's 90s, Mike? Because he was with the Indians as
I
well.
remember him so early. I don't know when he
Maybe
was on
early
the
2000s
Phillies.
with the Phillies. I think he was with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Indians. I think with the Phillies next. That's probably right. Yeah. Interesting.
It's weird. I knew a name that Justin didn't. That's crazy.
Huh. He's a huge Phillies fan. What a dummy, Justin. Okay. Dave, any final thoughts?
No, I just wish that there was forgiveness in Justin's heart for Mick. I think Mick's a good
respect it.
guy.
I respect
He's
hate.
fucking around. Maybe took it a little too far, but these two can come together. That's all.
I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Do you feel like you made a mistake coming in, Mick? Are you fine with it?
No, I'm fine. No, totally fine. I do wish he would give his dad the steak tips because
Yeah, that does feel like a nice first step.
that was that's not it could be completely separate.
Yeah, the man likes steak tips.
He fixed my tire. I think that's the right thing to do. If I was going to come in here the next day and have them, but we were originally going to do Omaha steaks, which are great.
Originally, you said you said in the car you already ordered them.
No, I said
that
I was
a
going to
lie.
order.
Nope, you said, what's your
Yeah,
address?
take the tips and throw them away. I don't give a fuck, Justin. Honest, I don't give a fuck. I really
What's
don't.
your address?
I don't give a
Oh,
fuck.
I just ordered
I like
them.
a steak tips is the one that breaks both of them. Your dad hates him
Yes.
based on just the
Isn't
same
it up to your
reasons?
dad though? Then he can throw away the steak tips if he wants.
What do you mean no? It's up to me.
If I give my dad the steak.
Yes. They're in my studio. They're for my show.
Okay.
I think you have to eat. I think Mick has to cook them. You have to eat them.
I'm not cooking for
I
Justin.
like that.
Oh, you're
cook
steak
for Bill,
You're a
but I
steak
would-
master.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're not when you're willing to go with Montante and Justin.
I don't know. I don't know.
You're not
about
willing
that.
to have steak.
I said I would do it.
Can I drive separate?
Of course.
Sure. Shut up. I make the rules around here.
Maybe if I can drive separate, maybe I'd consider it.
Why would you just cook him a nice steak tip dinner?
I tried. I got him 4 pounds. You wanted nothing to
That's
do
a
with
lot
it.
of steak tips.
That's what I
A lot
mean.
of steak tips.
I'm surprised Justin would say of course to that one. It seems like the whole bit would be them.
What'd you say,
driving
Justin?
together.
Mike clogged the toilet.
What, Mike?
I called the
Steak
toilet.
tips.
Oh,
What do you mean?
He said,
Saying if I throw him in the toilet,
He's not gonna
it'll
throw him
clog
in the toilet. He's gonna give them to you. You give them to your father, and let your father decide what to do with them. No.
those are blood steak tips.
son, I'm throwing these away for you.
What if he? But the man loves steak tips, right?
I mean, he doesn't love them.
I think he's gonna smell both of them and be like,
I didn't realize it. You said he liked the
He loves them.
medium rare.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's very nice.
good.
Why don't you thank Mick for getting those?
I don't think he has to do that.
Don't tell me. What okay. Justin, why don't you thank him?
Thank you for getting my father steak tips 3 months after he changed.
There it is. You're welcome.
All right. Well, I think we're going in circles. I think that's too bad. Well, anyway, what else is going on? What else is new?
Can I add something about Montante just while I think of him?
Sure.
He is mystified by the Quidditch guy thing.
The Quidditch. Oh, the neighbor thing.
Yeah. Can I a little perspective? If he does it the way he's doing it, it is astronomical odds.
Sure.
But if he does it backwards, which is I think the way we're all doing it, all it's saying is, hey, two ladies grew up across the street from each other, and both their sons individually listen to a pretty big podcast.
Yeah, I would
That's
say
not
it's
that
like
crazy.
It's like a cute coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, cool.
It's like a 3 out of 10.
I just wanted to put that in his mind so he can finally.
Oh, I'm sure they'll fix
He can
that.
finally move off of it.
136 billion.
I'm
did
sure he
say?
will. Yeah, 136 billion.
Adds up.
Anyway, what else is going on?
Justin was already in a tough spot this morning because I had to inform him that this right here,
This hurt.
This is
this is
embarrassing.
Oh no. Well, let's say what it is, Dave. Most people listen, not watch.
if you can see at home or if you're just listening, the perfect attendance trophy for Mohegan Sun Sportsbook Live.
Which Justin won at the end of the show the other night.
It's
From who? What do you mean one?
Oh no.
Well, I got it. I didn't win. I won the.
Well, he was-
This was given. It's a Lombardi Trophy. It says Mohegan Sun Sportsbook Live. Perfect attendance. 10 for 10. Justin Trudell.
That's great.
Yeah.
Love
I
the
thought it was a
trophy.
nice gift from Mutt.
What's the problem?
It wasn't from Mutt.
No.
Mike in Providence had that trophy made.
Wait a minute. Coleman. Wait a minute. What?
As a
Oh, Justin, you're a fucking loser.
This
don't,
hurt.
don't you feel like an
This hurt.
absolute?
I felt
You should be pissed at Mutt.
betrayed.
I couldn't believe I felt so bad. As a boy raised by a single mother, I sniffed this out the moment they told me.
I think I said it was nice of Mutt to give me this.
If you look at it underneath, it's not. It just 10 out of 10 attendance underneath in small print. 10 out of 10 each of the 10 weeks. Use the M word there.
It's a fact.
Yeah, surprise.
That is impressive, I guess. And it's,
I mean, those casinos are loud though.
yeah.
Oh, it's vacation day, Mud. Thank you for your service, Mud. He's pretending like he's doing stuff. Watching this right now. Like
Saluting our veterans.
it's another game. Okay. Who are you angry with about this?
I'm not angry.
No,
with Mutt.
okay, but what is your
I'm hurt by Mutt because
by Mud? Right, Mike and Providence is a nice thing.
Yes. Oh, very, very much.
So Mike and Providence, which guy is that there?
He bigger guy with a with a KMS sweatshirt.
Oh boy, okay, that narrows it down.
90% of the audience.
There's only 10 people there.
Even me.
There were more than that. There was a good crowd there.
30 years.
Let's hear this guy.
Second. All right, you got him.
Hello.
Hello.
Did you thank Jerry for his service yet?
No, I gotta call him. Actually, I have a conference call with him at 11 to go over his tours.
Okay.
How many kills he had? Sorry.
The controversy this morning, I don't know if you're aware of it.
Mick's in today, right?
No,
What's up,
well,
Mick?
we got past that.
Mutt?
We got past that. This, ironically, Mike, is a stolen valor job by Mutt
Absolutely.
on
No question about it.
on Veterans Day.
What?
You gave him that perfect attendance trophy. That wasn't from you.
Well, it's from me. I didn't make it. Mike in Providence made it.
You never said
Forget
that.
Mike
You
Pro-
never said
In
that.
what way is it from you? The 5 seconds you had in your hand to give it to Justin?
First of all, Mike and Providence made it. It's not like he built
So
the
Mike-
pyramids. He made it.
This is not that difficult. We're already on the. Wait, so Mike in Providence is there, and I'm like, we got to get him something. He told me last week, week 9,
You and me.
that he
What are you guys,
no, that
fucking
he had a
Jagger
friend
and
who
Richards?
owns the trophy.
Wait, you and Mike
he
and
has a-
Providence, a famous duo? What are you talking about?
He was there week 9, and I said, we got to do something for Justin. And he said, my friend runs a trophy shop. Why don't we make him a trophy perfect attendance? And I said, absolutely.
Why don't
The
you?
word "we" is being thrown around a lot.
Why don't you wait? No shit. Why don't you do something for him?
Because Mike offered to do it. Because I was going to do
So
something.
Mike did. So
offered to
Mike
do
did
it.
everything.
No,
Mike,
you were.
Mike,
Don't you say you
fucking
were. No
liar!
chance,
Everyone's
Mud.
lying to you, Justin. Everyone's lying to you. So let's say Mike in Providence, God forbid, didn't exist. What would you have done for Justin?
I would have gone to the trophy shop in Chelmsford that does our flag football.
No,
show.
you wouldn't.
give me a
No,
break.
you
Yeah,
wouldn't.
the same
Lie.
conversation.
You're a
Okay,
fucking
great. Then I
liar.
wouldn't have. What am I supposed to say? I wouldn't have. Sure, I wouldn't have.
So
Great.
did you
Yeah.
pay for this? Tell the truth, because we're going to talk to Mike from Providence.
I did not pay $1 for it. No, I
So you
offered
did
Mike
nothing.
$1.
Man. There's no
You
we.
really did nothing.
There's no we. This is a Mike in Providence operation.
No, it's a Mutt and Mike in Providence. A great
What did
show,
you
very
do?
popular show on 103.7 FM WEEI. It's a famous show. I did nothing. I
you
said,
talking about?
sure, you can do that for me. Thank you. And offered to pay him. He doesn't pay him anything.
So you went up there,
Okay,
you presented the
what's the
trophy. You didn't give Mike in Providence a belly rub at all. Didn't mention his name once. Nobody knew anything. This is an entire Mike from Providence operation.
Should have given Mike some credit, absolutely.
Mike from
But he really
Providence-
wanted credit. He wanted to be behind the scenes, guy. He did not want credit for this. He wanted
Mike
Justin
from
to be
Providence is the
celebrated,
dad that
which is
stepped
what
up.
happened.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, believe Justin. Justin,
This hurts.
Justin, I think you got to throw the trophy in the trash.
Yeah. Or, I mean, at least
It's a
no.
reminder.
Okay.
What?
It's a reminder.
Great.
Whenever I like, oh, I love Mutt. And
This
I'll
is
give
what I'm
him a
saying
trophy.
about him. Right. That's
I
what
love,
I'm
I love
saying.
Mike from
Reminded.
Providence is what
Well,
you should say.
I don't love Justin after that dinner at Johnny Rockets. I'm done with Justin.
Oh, what happened?
I'll be in tomorrow. Actually, I'm not going to discuss that. I have too much stuff to do. I got to go. Goodbye.
You're not gonna. Oh, he's got too much stuff to do.
So much stuff
Yeah,
to
Mutt's
do.
busy. Give me a fucking break, Mutt.
You know, he's like your apprentice.
What do you think that is?
Wow. What's that?
I said he's like Mick's apprentice.
What do you mean?
He's gonna bring up something and be like, I don't want to.
Did you mick him at dinner in some way?
Yeah, dinner. I was at the dinner.
I don't know.
Dave, anything
Maybe I'm
happened?
just a fucking asshole to everyone. And no one knows.
He put the camera in front of him while he was eating.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but he didn't really care about that. That was a joke.
He looked deflated in that video.
Yeah, it was a sad night. But but there was
That
no.
can't be why he was mad.
No, something else happened. Well, you never know. That's the beauty of the show, I guess. You're gonna keep that trophy
It's a reminder
of what? Of what a great guy
Who
Mike
Mutt
from
really is.
Providence is?
Yeah.
of what Mutt is.
Yeah.
Well, I could have told you that. Everyone's letting you down,
I
no?
have a physical.
But that's even though, like, we have to. Oh, hey, Mike, you and me got to
Yeah.
do something.
Yeah, it's only
for
right
this-
if we
for
do it
this
together.
kid.
Yeah.
Now, when Mike from Providence did all the legwork, did Mutt say, "All right, I'll contribute
Of course not.
a gift card of some kind"?
no.
I'll
I think
throw
you
some-
have to.
shout out
You have
would
to
do
disclose that if you're Mutt. You have to.
You're making that big speech at the end.
Right.
Dave says 10 people there. I think there were more than that, but whatever. You should say, hey, Mike, very nice Mike from Providence, who's been, he's probably been there a bunch of weeks, Justin, or
It's been
no?
there like 3 or 4.
Yeah, very nice guy.
Why
he
did
did
Mutt
this.
go to Mike? There's no way that happened either. By the way, Mutt went to Mike from Providence. and said,
No,
hey,
Mike from Providence
went to
him.
Mutt. You know how these
right,
people
of
are. I'm sure he's a very nice guy.
But Mutt was gonna go get a trophy, just so we're all clear.
I actually know that there is a trophy store at Chelmsford. I can confirm that.
So we're all
There
clear
is
with that.
no way he was going to go there. There's no chance. Can we call that trophy store?
I don't even know
I'll
what
let
you do.
him- yeah.
Give him a call. Come and call right now.
All right.
Yeah,
Mutt
I'll
was on his
open
way
it.
to the
Just send me the
trophy
DM.
store, and Mike from Providence said, "Hey, stop."
You just send me the DM.
Who did?
Mutt did offer to pay. Let me know what I owe you. Mutt did offer to pay.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
Just letting you know.
He knew Mike from Providence would be like, "Hey, don't worry about it."
It's on the arm.
Yeah, that's a Mike from Providence thing to do.
Yeah, that's just Call this trophy place in Chelmsford, which I know exists. Maybe it's not open on Veterans Day though. I don't know.
R&R?
Yes.
Oh, there's a crown trophy. Oh, I think it's crown. There's a crown logo on that.
Okay.
A crown would have been nice for Justin.
How much does something like that cost?
Find out.
$50?
Press 1 to continue.
Why is
Even a
Thank
place
you
like
for
this.
calling Crown Trophy. Press 1 to continue.
R&R, Dave? No?
It says crown on the trophy, though. It's
We are taking
on the
orders.
bottom.
Please state your name after the upcoming beep, and please wait to be connected to
Or do you think they're the
Is
manufacturer?
it a 0938 number?
No.
Call that. 978-256-0938.
I hope they're open.
We all do, Justin. We all do. Veterans Emma say no.
Hello, you reach R&R Awards.
Is
No one's here to take your call right now. Please leave your name and number. We're sure to get back to you.
That
We're
pause was
open Monday through Friday, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
All right, we're good.
Like us.
Let's do it. Jesus.
Did they find an actor to play the most
Yeah.
Boston
Wow.
guy? That
Jesus. The guy's playing me tomorrow night.
I can't even do that with a Boston accent.
I got a Harry move. Harry's voicemail now is he does that thing and you pause, you talk,
Hello?
but then he starts.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's a great move. It's a great move.
That's good.
It's a Justin move, honestly.
Oh yeah, never changed my voicemail. Voicemail's been the same.
We know, Justin. We know all too well. How much did that cost?
You're right. It's not a bit.
No, definitely not. $30?
No, I would
More
say
than that.
Well, ask him. Ask Mike from Providence. Text him back or whatever.
The Gus one that we got, the little box that Jeff D'Lo had me got engraved for Gus. You remember?
Oh, yeah.
That was like $35-$40 just for the little engraving. So
Yeah.
I'd imagine trophies.
Do you believe that, Justin, or no?
Believe it was $30.
Do you believe Mick's story?
I don't believe anything Mick says.
Okay, yeah, I was just checking. just wanted to confirm. All right. Speaking of Montante, I mean, who better to be a seller for us to McDonald contract than the guy who has been free of cocaine for probably 70 days? Right. You know, I mean, really. Fall is here. Winter is coming. Gutters need to be clean. Your heating system needs its regular maintenance. Your home is your biggest asset. Go to McDonald Contract. Take care of everything you need in your house. Heating, cooling, maintenance, gutter cleaning, power washing, handyman services, vent cleaning, window washing. And you put it in a customized package. Upkeepmyhome.com. Fill out the form and get a quote. Upkeepmyhome.com. Promo code Kirk. Listen, I'm just a regular Kirk fan trying to grow a company. Help me help you and sign the fuck up. Keepmyhome.com. There you go. We knew a lot of advertising there, guys. Jeez.
Yes.
Guess we're doing
Is
all right.
Montante really the one who writes those?
Montante said the guy writes them.
He refuted that.
Yeah, he says our boy from Upkeep My Home does them. No?
Yeah, so he sent it over, but I will say Montante sent me in an email, and in the email header was McDonald's ad, McDonald's ADD.
Yeah.
Like, just add this to the pile of reads.
You want to add it, he wants to add it so much that it's another D to it. Did he really do that?
Yes, it's McDonald's ad.
Okay. Maybe it's because they're not McDonald's, the hamburger. Everything has to be different legally. Maybe, potentially.
Is the wrong
I don't
there
know.
and there?
Yeah. What else?
Studio was kind of bad. It was very quick, but this podcast called The Toast, they were talking about Brianna and Zach Bryan, and they badmouthed the studio. They said this.
Where the hell was that? Was the scariest looking studio Brianna was
he
in?
in Milan? Because he said I
Scariest?
got on a
Like, that's
Where do you have me?
I'll say this right.
Isn't she in my seat?
Who are these cunts? Am I right, Dave?
Yeah,
Who are
you're
these bitches? What are we doing here?
This is Claudia and her sister, I think Jackie. I believe.
Oh, God.
What's the podcast called?
The Toast.
The Toast.
They sound like a couple girls that'll react appropriately to that word.
That's why
I think you're going to be A-okay.
Jeez, ladies. What do you want me to say? We'll be out of here soon enough. Or not. I don't know. I'm sorry that it's not up to Claudia and Jackie's standards, but we do the best we can here. We're under budget. And that's a knock on Steve Robinson who built the studio.
That's true.
I don't accept that. I don't accept that sort of slander.
What's so scary, if I may know what's around me?
Well, you and Mick are sitting here. And John Stewart is next to you.
Yeah, but we
so-
weren't in the moment.
That's true.
There's holes in the wall.
I mean, she did look like a hostage.
Yeah.
The
Absolutely.
seats are tough on all guests.
I think
The seats
that's
are tough.
I think that's fitting for the subject matter, though.
I agree. It's a harrowing story.
Yes.
It's true. Yeah. That everybody's taking very seriously. Nobody's trying to profit off of it all, even within our company. Was she always like this, Mick, or no?
Yeah. Yeah. Growing up, absolutely.
Spitting bars.
country ditty, steal another story, write another country ditty. All these
Can I say something? I'll just say, because, I mean, whatever. I don't know Brianna Chicken Fry that well. I've met her, I think, a handful of times.
Great person.
Mick knows her.
Yeah.
They dated for 3 years.
Great.
Have you reached out to her yet during this thing?
She reached out to me.
She did?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay.
Coming on the show next week.
Nice.
That's a lie.
That's right, Justin. There it is. There it is. That's right. He's on it. Nothing gets by him. What did you think originally? You were like, she's a great girl or something?
I didn't say it like that. First
What did you say?
I said I know people who know her, and they've said good things. That's it. I said,
Great kid.
Yeah,
People in the Cape community.
Yeah, people who went to school around her.
Around her?
Around where she lives and grew up in, like, I think she's from Rockland area.
If I knew somebody, I'm trying to think of somebody from another high school, somebody who went to like Belmont High, something happened to them, I don't think I would know him that well. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know people who went to high school with him that much.
The people who I know that know her were from Plymouth, so. And they spent some time in the Cape.
Sources.
Oh, multiple. Oh, yeah. Tons.
Wow. Okay.
Tons. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
She even said, this is what my sources are saying. The studio here, disgusting when she walked in.
Did she say that?
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
She did not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Dave, did you guys vacuum or anything? Anything go? I mean, clean up a little bit?
No, but I remember her saying
she fucking
she's a star.
Queen Amidala, Justin?
Yes.
Like, what?
Yes.
You mean it's supposed to Kirk Minahan is not better than
What did
Brienne
you say?
Chicken Fry?
You said something to her. I didn't hear. I heard her say
scared
like,
her.
"It's a studio." She said, I remember her saying, "It's a studio" to you.
An incredible conversation.
No, but like, why would she? She obviously it was in reply to something. I just don't remember.
She used to work in the New York office. It's a pigsty.
Like, I think she was just basically saying like, "It's fine. This is good."
What did she? What are people expecting?
It seems to me like an unremarkable room. Like, kind of just it exists.
A little dingy, but that's the way I like it. What do you want? People are knocking the studio. We're staying.
Yes.
Wow. We're staying.
Actually?
Enough.
Oh, shut up.
Enough.
Sorry,
Enough.
breaking news.
Enough. Tells Selena, is that her name? Seta, that we're staying. Okay.
Not retiring.
What do you mean?
You told her you were
right.
retiring.
Yeah, you're gonna have to come up
that was the
Tell her
reason
that I've
you used.
decided to with the change in this country. I'm nervous about the economy. Who knows with President Trump? He's a crazy man.
She's like, what is it, like Brett Favre?
Yeah. I'm staying. We are staying in this studio until I retire.
Wow.
Done.
Huge breaking news.
Thank you, Mutt. There you go. Thank you. I think Zach Bryan is clearly an asshole. I also think it's weird that Dave is jumping in and making it so much about himself.
I think it's really his fight.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem to make. I don't know if it's white knighting or what's the word. I don't know what the phrase.
That's my job. I'll take care of
right.
it. Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing. It strikes me as weird, and like I just think it's odd. And I'm not going to join the parade of Barstool people who are pretending like it's the greatest thing ever. I don't know. I don't. Like I said, both can be true. Like Zach Bryan is clearly an asshole. I suspect, without knowing, that Brianna is not telling us everything. Even probably if there's a $12 million offer, the guy's clearly a prick. But I think it's weird that everyone's like, "This is so awesome that this song is happening about this," while she's sitting there telling a very serious thing. Yeah. I don't know. It just strikes me as strange. It feels like Dave has jammed himself into something that's really none of his fucking business.
He kicked Peaches out of the.
Right. She's sitting there crying, basically like, this guy's assaulted me. And Dave's like, hey, you let my stupid fucking dog in. Who, we'll get to another dog story in a second from this weekend. You want to puke. But like this idea that like, and I think Dave said this, a grown man, and I'll say this to him on Thursday, that it was Chicken Fry's dog's birthday as well, and they wanted to hang out together.
Oh, well, that's big.
You think stupid Miss Peaches, who seems a nice dog. I spent time with Miss Peaches, nice dog, knows that it's branded Chicken Fry's dog's birthday? Are we getting to this level at this point?
I assume they're longtime friends, and it's nice to pay tribute.
That's right.
Don't ants have birthdays too? They're born on a day, right?
I don't think they live long enough, but yes, they would.
Well, you have a birth date?
Yes.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but
Squirrels
to-
do. What
to
was
def-
the,
to defend
who's the
him,
squirrel?
he-
Peanut butter? What's the squirrel?
Peanut.
Peanut.
The idea that Cullinane didn't bring up the peanut squirrel is one of the great upset stories of all time. I can't believe I did a week on that.
Dumb story.
Yeah, people, by the way, people are tweeting me pictures of Cullinane TikToking while driving right now.
What do you mean?
Did Montante catch you?
Was there a word you don't understand?
I was already called out on that. That's old news at this point. That was a while
but when
ago.
was it?
Just like a couple
That was
days
like
ago.
3 months ago.
Okay,
that's way after.
That's after your moment of reckoning from Madawaska.
Yeah, but also I was parked. There was traffic. Traffic's horrible in Massachusetts lately. It's just horrible.
Begging to be TikToked.
I mean,
Anyway, am I wrong with it? Anybody disagree with me about Dave on this one or no?
No, I think if Glennie Balls was going through a breakup, Dave would make diss tracks about the girl. And
that's what Dave says. Dave's gonna be like, how much money she makes a company? I'm like, yeah, but that's kind of my entire point, and that's what you care about.
right.
Which is fine, but it seems
He
very
seems
weird.
more offended than Chicken Fry does.
Yeah, he seems very worked up. There's a guy who was on this stage at Gillette basically blowing Zach Bryan.
That's what's confusing to me. Like he said he didn't like it from the beginning. Why would he do that?
And if it's real, like abuse that she went through, like was like Rose McGowan making diss tracks, about, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
about
look,
how
I
he
get
went
it's Barstool, so I get that part of it. It's different.
I guess,
But and like, I'm not even saying it's funny or not funny. I know Roan did a bunch. I love Roan. Roan's a great guy. Had a great time with him at Surviving. And he won. But he's a very funny guy, and I'm sure Nikki does. I'm not saying it's not funny. I'm just saying I'm fine with that part of it. But Dave has made this about Dave.
It's strange, yeah.
It just seems weird. It seems like an 80-year-old guy like holding the hand of a 25-year-old girl during this. I don't know. I just feel like it's not his business.
Do you think he feels?
I'll blow chalk about Justin White.
Think he feels a little guilty at all for telling her to not take the money and is trying to like?
I will say this also.
This?
And by the way, I give Chicken Fry credit for not doing it. And this may sound cynical as well. The amount of promotion she got that day is worth more than $12 million.
I think it's very smart of her to not have taken the money.
Yeah.
Because also, I think now she can be open and talk about it.
She can now transition to the next part of her career, which she'll want to do, and this will be a pillar of it. Yes. By the way, good for her. Like I don't blame her at all. I'm not even mean it cynically. I just mean
I don't even mean.
But like when she wants to transition to being the next Oprah, Alex Cooper, this is her bridge. If she could never talk about it. Dave, you're shaking your head. I know way more about this than you.
I can't see her being the next Alex Cooper, though.
Did you say that about Alex Cooper when she started talking about clits and sucking assholes? And I said she was, by the way, even then, right, Mike?
Yeah.
Were you saying that about her then?
Probably not, but
That's
I feel like
she's going to change it. Not going to call herself Chicken Fry anymore. She's called Chicken Fry, of course, because I believe she would eat Burger King's chicken fries, right?
Yes.
So I'm guessing she doesn't want that as her name going forward.
Brianna, whatever.
Right. She'll be whatever. And so it'll be that, which is very smart. She probably doesn't want to do things where she's passed out drunk at colleges anymore, right? That's Justin's angle now.
Yeah.
Let Justin do that. So I don't, I think she's that day was worth more than $12 million for her. That day itself.
And she's open and honest about something, whereas like if she just signed an NDA, her audience might have looked at her as kind of phony.
And she just can't talk about it going forward.
Right.
Her career.
Exactly.
Like, by the way, good for her. I thought the parts I watched, I thought she was very good.
Yeah.
I thought she did a good job.
Yeah, no, I thought it was smart.
I've talked to people from Plymouth who say she's a nice person.
She's a strong, independent woman.
So they give her $12 million just for that.
Absolutely.
So like when everyone's like, I can't believe, some people like Kevin are like, I definitely would have taken it. I'm like, I get what you're saying, of course, but it's worth more for her.
And she may,
by the way, I guarantee you should talk to Dave about that.
Yeah.
So before she said no. I'm sure Dave said the same thing to her. I'll ask him again on Thursday. But yeah, if people, I don't mean that at all cynically. I really don't. Like it's the right move business-wise, and she did a great job handling it. I think Dave's been weird on it. I think she's been very good. I think Dave's been strange.
Was Dave actually like threatened as well with an NDA? Like I don't get that.
No.
Him and Josh, didn't they say that?
I don't know.
How could they be?
They said
Josh doesn't say anything. How would he get an NDA? I've never heard of Has he ever spoken?
They were going to make Josh talk about it.
Yeah, right.
But isn't that why Dave sent a text?
I don't even know. What's that?
I thought that's why Dave sent a text to her lawyer.
Maybe. I don't know. I'll ask
That's
him.
what I got.
Yeah.
But the other thing about the money too is like I assume Brianna makes enough money that she's in a position where she can turn down $12 million.
That's what I said the other day. Like I give her credit, but when she says, and maybe she did clean it up, but when she says, "Hey, this are all the girls out there," it's like, well, there are a lot of girls out there who have no money, and their husbands always beat the shit out of them every day. Tough to leave when you're living in the West Virginia and you're making $22,000 a year. You have 2 kids. Brianna Chicken Fry, a little easier. Not easy, but easier.
Oh, sure, but that doesn't mean she shouldn't have done it.
Totally.
Like that is still a role model in some way. You know?
I mean, look at Justin's mom. She's sitting there like, going through hell. She's doing that thing every day on the.
Yeah, a lot of blue yesterday.
A lot of blue yesterday. Yeah. Good Friday come up for you guys. You and your therapist.
Oh yeah.
Good win.
Oh yeah.
Good win. You made better than Caleb Williams.
Yes.
Better. Good win on the road. I will say a pretty well coached game overall. I'd say.
There you go.
Little optimism. Who would have thought? If Mayo can squeak 5-6 wins out this year,
that's big.
You can't kill him. He's coming back.
The team is better, especially defensively, better than we thought they would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Chris Curtis.
Are you playing the role of therapist or no?
I'm trying to.
Yes.
Justin, hop in here.
Chris Curtis, what?
He was giving them a playoff chance, giving the playoff path earlier today when I was.
Oh, yeah. That'll
good.
probably happen. Yeah, that'll probably happen.
Like, listen, we have 7 wins isn't out of the question.
He's 7-11.
Yeah, 7-10. I think they said 8 and 9
can get you in.
Yeah.
Who they play this week, Justin?
They are playing the Rams of Los Angeles in Gillette.
Ooh, you're going to that game.
I was planning on it. Yes.
You feel a little magic happening right now, or no? Get a win this week. You're 4-7.
Would you bring Mick?
1, 2 out of 3. Would I bring him? No.
How about you, Mick, and your dad? You guys cook the steak tips there before the game.
That's nice.
That's a nice moment.
No.
That's a nice gesture.
What?
My dad's working this Sunday. He can't go. It's gonna be a me and Mark affair. And I was thinking about inviting Nipples.
What?
Why?
Why would you do that?
He won tickets at the sports book.
Yeah.
And he gave me the hotel room. So I wanted to say, if you want to come tailgate,
Surprised he didn't take the hotel room.
He's there now. Justin saved you a spot.
Wait. Literally he's in front of the parking lot waiting for it to open.
Making small talk with someone right now.
And like at some point, like something will fall down or something won't work in the grill or something, and Nipples will be underneath the grill with a fucking screwdriver, sweating. Oh, Jesus. Do you know any idea about Mohegan yet or no?
I think sometime in December.
That should be the Mick trip, actually, Mike.
The
Mutt-sponsored trip.
Oh, that's only right.
You're a gambling guy, man.
Yeah, but I like blackjack.
How about the night with you and Justin's a pretty good blackjack player. Not as good as me, but good.
Can turn the tables around.
Stay in the same room.
Right?
Stay in that room that they
Special
may be
room.
available.
Yeah, right. So you're going with Mark on Sunday. You have 3 tickets.
I have 2 tickets.
I thought you said Nipples.
No, Nipples
Has
won
tickets.
his own tickets at.
For this game.
I believe so.
I think you're right.
And then he also won the hotel room as well. And
Boy, this Mike from Providence spent a lot of money on this whole thing. Tickets, hotel rooms, food. That's going to be broke.
Also, so you're not really inviting him.
I'm inviting him to the tailgate
be
beforehand.
He gets the privilege of going to the tailgate, Mike.
Yeah. I
It's like Carson waving on a comedian.
Invite accepted.
If there's one person who would love to do that,
who's that? Nipples?
it would be Nipples.
Sure. Yeah. I mean,
Like a soggy hot dog.
I would be sure.
Wasn't a soggy hot dog?
Hot dogs were bad, right, Mick?
No, I wasn't there for him that day.
Yeah.
No, I've heard rumors though.
They were pretty bad. People
The
said they were
buns
bad.
are what's in question.
What do you want?
more
People
than
said they were bad. Well, we think it's so sensitive.
Fine. That's great.
So Nipples. It's a 1:00 game.
Yes.
There's a chance Harry Minahan and I may be at that game.
Get Kirk.
No,
You're more than welcome. I will.
I will not be in the common parking lot. That's for sure. No,
Sitting with the crafts.
No. Jonathan's not a big Kirk Minahan fan.
That's too bad.
So if you heard at the beginning, oh boy, they're turning it around. Well,
Yeah,
coach,
that's right. That makes sense.
right pick.
I see
Bruce
what's
might be
going
back next summer. Yeah, but I watched a lot of that game. Watched a lot of the. I mean, also, if you want a guy that picked touchdowns for you,
You're the
you got
guy?
your guy right
Killed
here.
me. Killed my Bucks.
Who's that? Kittle?
Yeah.
Oh,
Go ahead
I was-
touchdown.
I
6
legitimately
minutes
was
left.
freaking out. I was watching on Red Zone. My man. Oh, that was a Kirk Minahan pick, Justin.
Yes.
Who'd you have for the backup?
I had Justin Jefferson.
Did he cut? Did he have a touchdown?
I don't believe so.
That was a low scoring game, right?
Yeah.
They were losing. The Jags, I thought, beat them, right?
Nope.
No?
There it is.
That was that same attitude
walked
from
in that
the
one.
Phillies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the same- it was the same
I mean,
one.
if you think they beat them, then they beat them.
Okay, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Thank you. Thanks.
Do we know how many people are left in this pool?
I know beforehand there was like 13
Really?
before this week.
What do you win?
You get a chance to win a $25,000 bet you have to make and go sit in that dumb chair, right? Which I'll do.
I was going to say, so you
a
trying to
touchdown bet,
lose?
like
or-
for the final week, is that what it is? You bet it, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be
I think that's right. I would rather have $100 cash, I think, than $25,000 bet, but that's okay.
There were 17 as of.
You're
going
picking
into
Justin
the week.
Tucker.
Aaron Hernandez. Okay, how many do we have the list of people who made picks?
Yes, but I tried looking them up, and not all of them tweeted out, which I think should be disqualifying.
I agree with you.
Keegs.
Who'd she pick?
I don't.
We don't know.
I tried looking this up, and like, some people.
Do you know
Cons,
anybody tweeted out, made their picks or no?
like Cons didn't. I saw some Derrick Henry.
Did he score?
Yes, he did.
Fuck. Asshole.
Yeah, not a lot of people tweeted it out, which I think.
Okay.
should fucking.
But you think there are less than 10 people left?
There were 17. Not a
Numbers
lot of
going
tou-
up every time. Go
Not
ahead.
a lot of touchdowns yesterday.
I know. I heard my man Scott Hansen say
Hansen
that.
was bored.
Yeah. Oof, he's dreadful. Get him out of there.
I don't mind him on the thing, but I hate the extracurriculars now that I hear.
It's a big weekend for him, Veterans Weekend too. They love stuff like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
It's like damn,
Yeah.
I love it. But there are people who Mike like that I don't like that I turn around. I like Bill Burr. I mean, how funny is this guy?
I was curious your take because I thought after I saw Jerry's tweet, I thought there was a chance you just took the other.
I know.
angle.
Unfortunately, I had to agree with him. It was just not funny.
It's just a weird spot. He seemed like kind of nervous, which I
seemed
was a
like-
little surprised by. But
Well, he's become like some people say he's become liberalized by his wife. I saw a lot of that.
there's a lot of people that have said that, but like he still goes after women the same way he used to, and shit like
Yeah.
that. So I don't.
So he hosted SNL, and of course, you're waiting for the whole They do the thing at the beginning where they're, I don't even know what this bit was at the start.
That's not a bad attempt, though.
No.
Donald Trump, who tried to forcibly overturn the results of the last election, was returned to office by an overwhelming majority.
This is the same Donald Trump who openly called for vengeance against his political enemies.
You might get taken down from
Now, thanks to the Supreme
Oh,
Court.
yeah, that's true. That's a
there
good point. Yeah,
aren't-
they'll take that. And then, whatever they say, it's we're happy he's back or whatever. And then, unfortunately, Dana Carvey came out and did a horrific Elon Musk impression.
Oh God, no!
Oh yes. It's like God, can they? That's the one. I think we said this the other day in the show. Like they can't let new people play these characters.
Right. which
Like
I
Dana
don't
Carvey
understand.
was on the show
30 years ago.
35 years ago.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. It's like, why are we still doing this? And do we even need Elon Musk? I don't even like. I get you need a Trump for sure.
Yeah.
But you probably need a Vance. But like, I don't know. And the Burr's thing was fine. I guess we can't play it. You're right. It was fine. Whatever.
I just thought it was weird that he started with. I thought he was not going to talk politics at all.
Yeah.
He started with like a random like plane bit or something, and then
Yes,
and
very
I thought
weird.
that was weird. But
Yeah.
other than that, I thought it was fine.
She said Chappelle do it. He usually does it, right?
I don't know why he didn't.
Yeah.
It is. It's nice to be tucked into bed by Dave Chappelle.
It is.
Give his thoughts
That's an
on
election.
and the nation.
It is true. What else?
You alluded to it earlier. By the way, the value of that trophy is $20. Just
Is that with the engraving?
Justin,
all in $20.
I will say this, Justin. If you're going to keep that there, you have to accept the steak tips. Because you have no pride.
Right. That's a good
Right,
point.
there you go.
Decision made.
But you get my point, though?
I do get your point.
Yeah, I mean, if you have to pride, you got to have pride. If you have no pride, you have no pride.
I don't have a lot of pride.
You just showed some pride right there.
I did.
That's just. But do you feel bad for Mike from Providence with that?
I do. I do.
You know, I think he knows that wasn't about him.
Right.
You know?
Yes. I mean, that is. Oh, well, Justin and Mutt hate each other now?
No.
Mutt sounded a little serious there.
Yeah. I know Mutt is. I'll leave it for tomorrow, but I know Mutt is not high on Justin right now.
He's never been higher.
Huh.
What?
He's never been higher. He thanks me. He's like, thank you so much for coming to the sports. Every
We'll
week.
find out tomorrow. Yeah, I guess we'll find out tomorrow. What do you say, Dave? I'm sorry.
You were alluding to an individual crying over their dog over the weekend.
What's wrong with that?
Can I just say this? Hold on. Because I like I get the people like their dogs. I completely understand that. Does Christian have a dog or no?
Yeah, he has one, and so do I. It's two Great Danes. Remember?
Oh,
yeah, they're separated.
I didn't
It's
remember
tough.
because I asked, but yeah. So
You brought
you
a Great Dane to this couple's house?
Yeah. They weren't
Jesus Christ, really? How's Al doing, by the way?
He's good. He's father out.
I know. Yeah, how's
He's doing
the
great.
baby?
Baby's healthy. Everything's fine.
Good.
Born a little premature, but
Yeah, a
everything's
couple months
fine.
old now.
Yeah, like 10 weeks.
Have you seen the baby a lot? Or
Oh yeah, fed him a couple times. I'm Uncle Mick.
Is that Michael as a middle name?
Yeah.
You like
Sensitive
that?
subject.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Against his will.
Yeah.
But everyone's good though. Must
Everyone's
be nice
good,
for
yeah.
the family.
Yeah, my parents are like in heaven.
crazy,
They,
right? That's
they
a great
love
moment.
it. They really
That's a
do.
great moment, yes.
And like he's almost now to the point where he's done like crying all the time and stuff. So it's
Yeah,
kind of
you're
the fun
getting there.
phase. They said
Yeah,
from
you're
6
getting
months
there.
to like 2. It's like
Yeah,
fun.
you're definitely getting there. Good. Like I don't like when people. So I saw on Twitter, somebody tweeted out Ben Herbsteit died. And I was like, holy shit. Like, legitimately, I was like, oh my God, Kirk Herbsteit is like a kid who died?
Oh, God.
I was like, what the fuck? This is awful.
It would be, yeah.
Then I find out it's his fucking dog. Which, I mean, like, look, I get it. Like,
Ben Herbsteit.
Yeah. Right? Is that his name? Yeah. Like, Clyde's a good dog. Like, Kate loves Clyde and Harry. So I would feel bad when Clyde eventually. I would feel very bad because the kids would be upset. But this is.
Sure. But if awful announcing tweeted out Clyde Minahan has passed.
Right. And everybody's tweeting out how sad they are with a dog. Like, I don't know. Dave, you're not a dog guy, right?
I do have a dog, and I will cry when my dog dies.
Do you
I
think-
just won't
do you
put it on
think the
national
rest of us should get
television.
together?
No,
Okay.
I do not.
And by the way, one second. By the way, so he's every week he's at this college thing, and everybody there were signs for anybody who's a sign for Ben Herbsteit should be shot.
Long live
Completely
Ben
loser.
Herbsteit.
Yeah. Well, long live. He's dead. He's dead.
There's a
fucking dog. He had a good life, right?
There's a picture of Ben Herbsteit with a halo ring over it.
Yeah, I know. Now I saw Herschel Walker, who unfortunately was not successful in his run for U.S. Senate a few years ago, tweeted out, "Don't worry about it, Kirk. My dog died a year ago, and he's gonna watch out for your dog in heaven." I'm like,
nice.
it's like only football guys watch out. What about other dogs? Everyone's fucking dog dies.
It's heaven is segregated.
Yeah. Do you believe in doggy heaven, Dave? Do you think there's a different heaven for dogs?
I'd like to think there is.
Yeah,
but probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah,
No. Justin?
That's a nice thought.
Yes, I like to think all dogs go to heaven.
Not Gus's dogs.
No, Gus's dogs. You think Gus's dogs should go to heaven, Justin?
I think Gus's dogs are currently living in hell.
That's a fair point.
I mean, Gus will make that so much about Gus that day. Jesus. So, by the way, Ben Herbsteit croaks. Kirk Herbsteit rolls out the new model that day.
What the hell?
It's a tough look.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a new dog already?
I think you had a couple of dogs, but the other one just rolled.
okay.
I saw somebody tweet next man up, and it's true. The dog just came flying out of there. I'm like, what about Ben?
Not that this matters much, but just for context,
Yeah.
was Ben Herbsteit like a staple of College Game Day? Was he on a lot?
Do we
know this dog?
Justin, if he's not stupid questions, we can't have him in anymore.
Okay, so he is.
I mean, it's Ben Herbsteit.
He's a
Ben
fixture.
Herbsteit.
I understand.
Big Al Michaels was fucking sick of that dog. Old Al Michaels in those Thursday night football games. Ben Herbsteit farting next to him while he's trying to.
And Ben is here.
Yeah. Oh, great! Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He also kind of shits on his other dogs. I've had on the death post. I've had dogs my whole life, but Ben was one-on-one. He was smart, loving, gentle,
One-on-one.
patient, inquisitive, and welcoming to all.
Inquisitive.
Always a big smile and a soft
Cool. Was he
tailwind.
well read? It's an inquisitive dog.
Kirk, what do you think?
You understand? It just comes down to 6 counties in America. He doesn't even understand what the fuck is he talking about? It's a dog.
Why don't the Democrats see the pandering on one issue?
Abortion, Kirk.
He and I could communicate. He and I understood each other and had each other's backs. He was with me more than anyone at home and traveling with me for work. Such an easygoing companion. Hard day, but he will live within all of us forever.
Had his back.
I think
He had his back.
I think he's being a little
Where was
light.
Clyde when you got suspended?
Clyde was very anti-Murchison.
I think he's going a little. I think Kirk had Ben's back more than the other way around.
Oh, you shouldn't say that today. It's too soon. It's too soon. Ben Herbsteit is a very loyal dog.
After a guy dies, we all have to glamorize them.
All right, so here's College Game Day, which has Lee Corso still on it. Lee Corso's like 142 years old. Eventually, Lee Corso's going to put that thing over his head. He's going to die, and no one's going to know. They're going to know until like an hour later.
And
Not like Lee Corso.
Lee Corso's not going to get this reaction. That's what's crazy.
No one would get this reaction. Go ahead.
We appreciate so much that you were sharing Ben with us over the years.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, that's after like a 4-minute video about the dog, right?
The whole monologue.
Dogs are known as man's best friend. But what do you call a dog that becomes a nation's best friend?
I mean, that's crazy.
I just love how fucking crazy people. You know what people see this reaction will be like, we're assholes.
Yes, yeah.
You can't win. Like that's insane. I get. Kirk Herbsteit loved his dog.
That's great.
That dog is no more important than the fucking dogs who are attacking me and Steve in fucking Walhalla. They're all dogs.
Right.
I mean, some are more inquisitive than others, I suppose.
And this was the nation's best friend.
This
But what do you
dog, by
call
the
a
way,
dog that becomes a nation's best friend.
This dog, by the way, won 8 episodes in a row in Jeopardy in 2012. I didn't even know that. It's a very inquisitive dog. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Kirk.
You call him Ben. I'll be honest with you, when I first started bringing Ben on the road, it was for me. I needed a travel companion. Hotel rooms can sometimes feel like islands of solitude.
I can't believe there was no point.
Nobody at the ESPN was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Kirk Herbsteit was recording this and never thought like, all right, you know what? This is too much. I'm landing on a little thing.
This is what happens. Famous people are nuts.
He's not famous enough for this.
But you know what? In that little bubble,
yeah, he is.
He is. I agree with you. He's a fucking nobody. I mean, he's sure he's a nice guy, but go ahead.
And his warm presence became my anchor to home, making my journeys feel less like wandering and more like belonging.
By the way, this guy's flying in a private plane on a Friday, going to a college and leaving on a private plane on a Saturday. Like, let's stop. This guy's making these hotels. Oh, wait. This is not Montante going on 27-hour drives.
You're wrong. Then he calls the game. You're
That's
forgetting
true.
that aspect.
Is Montante going to do a video like this when he runs out of cocaine? Will he be that emotional? Go ahead.
America's best friend.
Go ahead.
When I was working in a hotel room or a broadcast booth or on the College Game Day set, reaching down and feeling that fur at my feet, it made me feel like I was home.
This is disgusting.
Creep.
Ben wasn't out here to become a social media star, but he became one just by being himself.
You know what? That's the thing I always said about Ben. He wasn't a phony.
I'll say this right now. I think he was looking to become an agent, probably.
He didn't put on a facade.
Oh, I'm going to have to deal with this shit when Miss Peaches fucking dies.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Dog people are nuts. I get it. I totally get he loved his dog. But this is maybe the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Very uncomfortable.
This is madness.
You're not thinking of the pricks we dealt with, like Air Bud and the phonies for so many years. Ben kind of put us back on track.
You call him Ben.
Let me hear more of this guy.
The Rose Bowl named him its chief happiness officer.
How do you say that in that tone?
Yeah. How do you not laugh at that?
He was the curator of fun.
The Rose Bowl named him the chief happiness officer?
Like, what does that even mean?
They have to replace him now?
Yeah, I'm going to see who's currently the chief happiness. Is there like an interim?
Oh, interesting.
I mean, now you need a new one for the Rose Bowl. They should probably wait a year.
Who is named? Do they have like an order of operations where when the chief happiness officer dies?
That's what I'm saying.
It's just the next dog.
Yeah.
It's his other dog.
Next dog up. Let me see. How old was Ben Herbsteit? Wait a minute, what? That's a Wikipedia page.
Oh, of course. That doesn't surprise me.
Ben Herbsteit was a golden retriever known for accompanying his dog life. We don't have an age.
That's suspicious.
You said over the past 10 years.
Danielle Monte.
He was the first received media credentials for the Rose Bowl. The first dog ever to do so, Mike. He was named the chief happiness officer. He received other press credentials for college and NFL games under different titles, including treat analyst, chief happiness officer of football, and wide retriever.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
He was 10. Imagine having to write those. If you like work for like the Packers, you have to do this press. You must be like an asshole.
The Rose Bowl did tweet out. He quote tweeted Kirk and said, "Kirk, thank you for allowing Ben to be a part of our lives. We hope he enjoyed being our chief happiness officer last year. He brought
I'm sure
joy
he's very aware
and
of
happiness to everyone he met."
I heard the stress really got to him, and he actually didn't enjoy it. He was totally gray at the end, like Obama when he left office.
Look, I'm not a big. Obviously, I've solved two of these, but I would just say Kirk Herbsteit and Ben went into the hotel room together, and Kirk Herbsteit walked out.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow.
You can look at the angles of some of the. I'm not gonna say what the coroner. No reason to get into that, but Dave, we have looked into it a little bit.
We have.
All right, go ahead.
It always
The
wondered why
Rose
there was
Bowl
blood on
named
Ben's
him its
mouth.
chief
True. Well, I'm starting to wonder myself.
That's exactly what he did. He made everyone happy. And he did it without even trying. He just wagged that tail.
No stand-up
or
routine?
nestled up
Just did it on his own?
He juggled.
or nestled up against strangers like they were family. And that's
Almost
what
like he had no idea they weren't.
I like to think that there's a cynical producer doing this, like just sitting there like, okay, just say it. But probably not.
Yeah, Kirk, could you ham it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Actually, could you get more into this?
Dave, you're kind of a sap. Would you buy if you're not working on the show and you're watching this? Are you emotional or no?
That's a great question. Probably.
Really?
Just
Dave gets
the
swept
music
into
will
this.
get me a
You don't
little
think
bit.
it's silly?
It's definitely silly. But then with my dogs like sitting next to me while I'm watching it, that could be tough.
The fur at your feet.
My dog's 10.
What's that?
My dog's 10.
Does he won the awards?
No.
Do you have a credential for anything?
Who gives a fuck?
Definitely would qualify for chief happiness officer.
I would think, yeah.
The CHO.
How long is this video?
This is
30 for 30.
Like 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
And that's what they became. On planes, in hotel lobbies, on the beach, in the mountains. It didn't matter if you were a college student, a movie star, a national championship quarterback,
He didn't discriminate.
or even a state governor. Ben didn't care who you were.
Unless you were black.
Everyone deserved
He had a bit of an issue.
I think that Kirk Herbsteit thinks like, hey, you walk down the street, Kirk Herbstreit's here with his dog. Like I'd be like, oh, like I can somebody be like, oh, great, like pat it or whatever. He thinks that moment lasts with those other people forever. It's just like, oh, there's a dog on the street. Everyone's like, oh, it's a cute dog.
We met Ben.
Also, he thinks the people are thinking like, oh, so I work at Wendy's. Is the dog still okay to approach me?
Right. Lunatic.
Imagine turning this on halfway through, where you're like, wait, what are they talking about?
Is there a big game today?
Ben didn't care who you were. Everyone deserved his love. I think we can all learn from that. At a time when everything seems to be aimed at dividing us, our love of football...
Oh, yeah, this will solve everything, Kirk. This will solve all the political problems in America.
Israel and Palestine have put down their weapons.
Let me tell you something, yeah, for sure. Go ahead. It's
Our
nutbag.
love of football unites us every weekend. What I experienced with Ben was that, and so much more. Dogs' only flaw as a species is they don't live long enough. But the warmth they give us...
And they bite people.
and never
I
goes
can't
away.
talk. I mean, they shit all over the place. I don't mean to be.
So neither will Ben. This man's best friend, who became America's best friend.
He used it again?
At the very end.
His voice cracked. He was done.
Did they go to him right live?
Yes.
Let me hear him
I
cry.
think- I think I have the beginning.
I love. You guys know it's a weakness of mine. I've done it myself. Men crying is always funny.
Sure.
It's just funny.
Yeah, but he's
I
like
understand
weeping
that.
on the air. Right?
Yeah.
This is tough.
But he's weeping. He's like, boy, that narrator really had some powerful words.
Right.
Who wrote that? By the way, he didn't write that. Who the fuck wrote that? Go ahead.
It's
Kirk has put together.
This is crazy. I don't care how much you love dogs. This is insane.
Insane. And people like the Barstool account, which I fucking hate. Every Barstool Sports tweet is everything. This is the best documentary ever. This is the best movie ever. Kirk Herbsteit's dog's awesome. This player's awesome. Everything's fucking awesome. Everything. It's like, do you have any fucking cynicism in this world anymore? This is everybody. Lee Corso, Reese Davis, right?
Yep.
Desmond
Howard.
Desmond Howard.
Pat
You'll have,
McAfee.
yeah. They should throw a fucking net over Nick Saban. See that?
Yeah, he's been on there.
And just drag them away and let them just live on a different planet. It would be great. Everyone's like, oh, Pat McAfee. It would be great if you'd been like, Kirk, you're a fucking madman. Like, what the fuck is wrong? What the fuck is wrong with you?
But there's no way, like, if there's no way Pat McAfee thinks that's cool, right? Like, if he was still at Barstool or whatever, he'd be making
He's kind
fun
of
of that, right?
He's not really like that though.
I guess.
Pat McAfee tweeted out, "We're sending our positive vibes to Kirk Herbsteit. Ben was a
disappointing.
special dog.
How do you spell positive?
Yeah, did he do the pun?
PAWS?
POS.
You asshole.
Or like there's no Lee Corso's like, yeah, that's good. This is an appropriate response.
Well, I think Lee Corso's really.
He's not all there anymore.
No.
Social media anywhere. Maybe if you just drove down the street, we've seen billboards, we've seen signs. All of us have received number of messages about the loss of Kirk's dog, Ben.
Billboards.
Kirk,
LSU
we
put a
appreciate so
billboard
much
up.
that you are sharing Ben with us.
It said Ben Herbsteit, college football's best friend, and it's a picture.
How much did that cost? What a waste!
It's a state school, isn't it?
Jesus Christ!
State money going into that?
How did they transition from the Ben Herbsteit segment to the? Like, did they just go like, all right, now we're going to
They go dog
Georgia,
of the
Bama,
week. Underdog pick of the week.
I got you.
I think
There you go.
probably.
I like
Who
that.
knows? I would guess. Well, a great life for Ben Herbsteit. Again, I thought it was one of his children, but it turns out it was much worse. It was
You
his
call
dog.
him Ben.
Also, guys, that's a weird name for a dog. I don't know.
Yeah, but that's why he was America's best friend. We felt like he was one of us.
How do they miss him? I mean, he's America's best friend. They even know he was.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I feel shame that I didn't know he
You
existed.
should. I feel ashamed.
He got like cancer 2 years ago. Was in the spotlight. Then now he got cancer
Sure.
again. Now
Spotlight.
Yeah. That's how I know him.
I mean, listen, with a dog, very sad. People are very connected. I'm not a dog. I don't get connected to animals. I'm just not built that way. But I get when somebody's sad. But really, it's none of my. I don't give two fucks about Kirk Herbstreit's dog. I don't. Just like if somebody on the street's dogged, I'd be like, oh, it's sad, but I don't know. I don't care.
If we were playing a clip where Kirk was like, sorry, I'm a little bummed today, my dog died, and you guys were laughing, I'd be like, I get it.
This is the most serious.
This is not that.
This is crazy.
And this guy like played sports and like grew up in like a lot. Like he didn't listen to this back and was like, oh, I can't put that out there.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Like,
What the
he
hell?
read that?
Yeah.
Egos get so inflamed. It's crazy.
America's best friend.
That probably took him, I'd say, double the time it took him to prep for the football game he was going to announce.
Well, he can't
So
prep. He can't
back.
prep for the football game anymore.
Oh, that's true.
Ben's not there.
So if you ask anyone, if you
what's
just
the name of the new dog? Is it Ben 2?
no, they can't
was
do
it?
that.
Got Billy.
Yeah, who is it? Do we know the name of the? That's a tremendous pressure for this dog.
Bill Herbsteit.
The great this dog is just a fucking asshole. Remember Biden's dog bit like the Secret Service like 90 times?
Yeah.
If you get this new dog's just a bad boy.
Don Swayze.
Yeah, right. This guy is just a bad apple.
Yeah.
He's America's worst dog.
America's villain.
He has to pretend he's great. Like, he's just fucking kills Lee Corso. He's nuts. We have a name for him yet or no, dude?
I don't know if this is it. I see a Herbsteit tweet that says Mufasa, but I'm not sure.
You can't do
it's
that
an older
after Ben.
tweet. But
Really? Huh.
yeah.
Ben and Mufasa.
Jesus. Well, we love getting out to live events, whether it's a concert, a football game, or a comedy show. We always use Game Time. I've done it. The official ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. You know how much we love Game Time. Now with their new Game Time Picks feature to make it even easier to get to a game. Game Time Picks filters out the fluff for you to show only incredible deals and great seats so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. I'll actually give you one. I was looking at Bruce. He's still in Canada. I want to go see him again before this tour is over. And they had night of. It's one of those things you go like, especially again, if you're in the area, you can do it anytime. If you're in the area an hour or two before, that's when the deals are unbelievable.
Right.
I mean, you can get them, this, Mike, a crazy price. So pick up your or pull up your event and turn on the GT Picks so at the top of the screen, or browse the best local Game Time Picks deals near you on your Game Time app homepage. What are you waiting for? I'm going to buy those Springsteen tickets. I think I'm going to do it with Game Time Picks. I do want to see them before the tour's over. Game Time Picks. Go do it right now. Again, download the Game Time app, create the account, use the KMS code. Oh, there you go. $20 off your first purchase. It's a good deal, Justin.
It's a great
code KMS. So if you want to go see a concert, game, comedy show, whatever, they have them for everything there. Just create the account. Go to Game Time, which is a great account, clean. You redeem with the code KMS. $20 off. What time is it? Game time. $20 off. $20 off your first purchase for an event. There you go. That's definitely worth it. All right, what else?
Did you see Michelle Beadle's mishap on air over the weekend?
Oh, I did not.
Michael Porter Jr. recently said, I don't like this, that if the Nuggets...
Whoa. They react to it or no?
That was a good one. Don't try to get me on that. They might have to break up the team. Lou, are you buying that this is the last dance for the Denver Nuggets?
Yeah, I'm buying.
Nuggets.
I'm buying. Beadle, you're going to be in trouble today.
That's not fair.
I like that. I'm glad they didn't have to stop and have a moment of silence.
Yes. Right. Yeah, there you go. Good. They played it well.
Did she come out with a statement, Dave? Did she have to address
Did you try and cancel her, Dave, or no?
No, we knew it was a mistake in the community.
Okay,
so,
good.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Good.
Speaking of mistake, did Michael Strahan make a mistake by not putting his hand over his heart? Or
there is. Let me be very clear about this. 1 second. I'm fishing my grape. There is no bigger group of pussies in America today than the extreme right wing on social media. You fucking children. You see this clip, Justin?
I did.
You can't pretend to be upset about this.
No, and also like a lot of athletes don't. They put their hands
It wasn't kneeling. First of all, everyone wanted to, put Colin Kaepernick in jail for kneeling during the national anthem. I said then I didn't care. I don't care what you do during the national anthem. Michael Strahan is standing at attention, plenty respectful, and the other people have their hand on their heart. So now they're trying to cancel Michael Strahan for not putting his hand on his heart during the national anthem.
Where was this?
This was
a Fox set.
It was like a base or something, wasn't it?
Yes, it was at was this Navy?
Okay, or it's some base because it was Veterans Day weekend.
Gotcha.
He was standing at attention. He was totally fine.
He had his hands like in front of him like this.
Right. Yes.
Was he trying to make a statement? Do you
I
even
think
know that?
definitely not, in my opinion. And by the way, I don't even care if he was.
Right.
But, the extreme right who are mad at him on Veterans Day weekend for not doing this have sucked the dick of a man for the last 12 years who made fun of John McCain for being captured on Veterans Day weekend, are getting mad at Michael Strahan for not putting his hand on his heart. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Can you stop being? No, I'll tell you, the softest group in America. Everyone, we can all do our videos of people reacting to the election and crying and shaving their head and not having sex, and no bigger group of pussies than the extreme right wing.
Well, then to prove you wrong, you're going to get 40 tweets after this of what an asshole you are,
Bring it on, I don't
how
care.
wrong you
Yeah,
are.
go for it.
That's what I'm saying. Is
Right.
like they'll get really angry about this,
Yes.
proving that they are being sensitive.
Yeah, I hope we tweet out the clip. Fine by me. The biggest group of pussies in America today are the extreme right on social media. Wanting to cancel a guy? All they want to do is stay. We want to stay. We want to stay. Like government, less government, less government. We want to stay our lives. We want to stay our lives. And the guy stands up for the national anthem, which they cried about for years when another guy didn't. And now they want to cancel the guy because he didn't put his hand on his heart.
What are they demanding an apology?
They want fired.
Jesus Christ!
You're posting a story though. You're trying to get him fired for this. Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't even get it. Like, why?
Apparently, also his father served in the
military
army for 23 years.
Yeah.
And he grew up on an army base in Germany.
Yes.
So
he's supposed to salute? Is that what they want?
No.
Well, everyone else had their hand on their heart. Jimmy Johnson, but
Right.
like he didn't. He chose not to do that. So what? By the way, if he lied in his back, I wouldn't care. If he took a shit during it, I wouldn't care. Who cares?
Well, it's
Is that what America's? It's supposed to be.
It's like when, for years, they were railing about comedians getting canceled, and then Kathy Griffin made a joke, and they wanted her to die.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like, well, and it's not the same because Michael Strahan didn't do anything really. But
Yeah, I mean, Kathy Griffin did have like the guy's head chopped off. While he
sure,
was president.
but it's still like, if you say everything's fine, then everything's fine. You know what I mean? Like,
I
if
agree
you,
with that.
If you can go after whoever you want, then you can also go after Donald Trump and make crazy
Totally.
jokes.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. So yeah, I don't. But that's what they want. So yeah,
They were going after Kamala for drinking wine. Did you see that?
Yeah.
yeah. She was. I mean, that was like the trunk or treat thing, Dave.
Yeah.
Right.
People like to drink.
People like to drink.
I don't think there's anything wrong with having a glass of
Definitely
wine.
not.
Kamala would be fun at a trunk or treat, I think. She'd be the hit of the
She'd be
PTO.
a good time. I'm telling you Republicans are dummies, man. You're making fun of Kamala. What is she? I always get this wrong.
Kamala.
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 Yeah, when I was younger, there was a wrestler called Kamala.
Yes.
That's what throws
he
me
was
off.
scary. Yeah.
He was.
And
He
the
got the
Undertaker.
giant. He
Yeah.
would smack his belly.
She should have done like
very-
she should have done parodies of that.
A very non-racist WWF character.
Not at all. Yeah.
A very where he was from, I think, Uganda. He's Uganda giant. So he'd be barefoot. He couldn't speak at all. He'd be like, oh, no, no, and he'd pat his belly.
Jesus.
And he had like
Those are the
drawings.
days.
He had the drawings on his belly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's back then. The Superfly. Yeah, you see?
Yeah, don't think that would happen.
Superfly Snuka would be barefoot because he was from like the
dead.
jungle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Paul's
he
dead.
died.
Well,
Yeah.
my favorite is that there's a Jewish character named Erwin R. Shyster.
That's right. Yes.
IRS.
IRS. Yes.
Bray Wyatt's dad.
That's right.
God rest his soul.
Oh, is that right?
Jim Murray tweeted out there was like a cocaine wrestler. He was like known for it. He
I
had-
saw this weekend, like, independent wrestler or something called
I don't
Cocaine.
know what he was doing, but yeah, he had the Coke Slam was his signature move.
Montante's managing him, I think. But like she has a glass of wine when she's playing with her nieces or nephews or something. Yeah. Tell Republicans, be careful. She's gone. Like, don't make her likable.
Right.
Like, you're just making her more like normal to people. Everybody I don't, but you know.
Is she gone? That's the question.
She can't be president. She's
Joe
just
Biden's been a phenomenal president. He's lived up to so many of the promises he's made. There's
I
one
saw
promise
this.
left that he could fulfill, being a transitional figure. He could resign the presidency in the next 30 days.
Why is Glass-Steagall
Make
doing
Kamala
politics
Harris-
now? What is this about?
But didn't you say this was going to happen?
Yes, you did.
That'd be
Yes,
great.
you
That would
did.
be a great move.
By the way, I also said the other day, I was like, Belichick's in the weigh-in at some point. Of course, he had Trump on that night on his show with Jim Gray.
All-time bad interview. It was just
It was
horrific.
uncomfortable. Yeah, this man is saying that as a gesture, Biden should step down and let her be president, which would not at all seem like a
Child.
It would seem
Yeah,
like
you're
it would seem
giving
like a Portnoy chicken fry.
You're giving her a bear and a
Yeah,
policeman's
here you
cap.
go.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Gold star, Kamala.
I think she would have the pride to say "fuck off."
You're just like a real president.
Yeah, I just don't think that's going to happen.
They also want her to be a Supreme Court justice. Is the other thing they're pushing for.
Well, I saw they're trying to get Sotomayor to quit, right?
Yes.
But it wouldn't. You can't do that now. It would not. They just wouldn't. They would get stalled. No chance. They should try. Like cynically, if you're a Democrat, you should try and fucking get somebody because, as I said years ago, Ginsburg's the most selfish person ever. She killed the Democrats by doing that.
Right.
She should definitely. How old is Sonia Sotomayor? Is that her name? Sonia
Sonia
Sotomayor.
Sotomayor.
There we go. Yeah. How old is she now?
She can't be that old, right?
She's
Wasn't she under
70.
Obama? Oh, okay.
70.
She's getting there.
Yeah, but the Supreme Court should go 25 more years.
Yeah.
How old's Harris?
60.
Oh wow,
How old do you think she was?
it's like 50.
50?
Early 50s. Yeah,
Yeah,
she looks
60.
pretty good for.
She looks good for
great.
60.
Yeah, she does. She's a good looking lady. What do you think, Dave?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. All right. What else?
Speaking of canceling, on the other side, they're trying to cancel Seth Moulton today. I don't know if you saw
I
that.
did. I did see that. Brave, real courage in 2024.
We're not listening to Americans. And this is actually a real concern that I hear from fellow dads. I'm speaking just authentically as a dad.
Sounds very authentic.
Now, of course, trans
Sounds like a
people
politician
deserve
at
the
all.
same rights as the rest of Americans. I mean, we're the only party that's going to protect the rights of trans people and gays and lesbians and minorities of all sorts of types all across America. So we have
give
to
everyone
stand up.
rights. Don't people have
Yes. Yes. Everyone has rights, but yeah.
I mean, here we are accusing Republicans of being weird, and we're the ones who are suddenly requiring people to put pronouns in their email signatures. I mean, that's kind of weird, to be honest.
Oh, this is what happens. Like,
I like this.
To be very clear, if Harris won by one vote, he would not be saying any of this. Correct. But they're now panicking. But to be fair, like, you lose and you should examine.
Yeah.
You should say, well, what are we doing wrong?
It's like my guy Bernie tweeted.
Yes.
He doesn't want his girls.
Bernie's not a Democrat. He's a socialist. He's
Right.
a communist. But yes, you're
still
right.
liked it.
Oh, I totally agree. Totally agree. What's that?
He doesn't want his girls getting run over on the playing field by a male or formerly male athlete, he said to the New York Times.
Well, call Bob. Let's see what he has to say about this. Is he going to get to work on, they're canceling Kirk Minnick. He was on a radio show. This guy is
Bigger
in
fish to
Congress.
fry, yeah.
Right. You know? He's not wrong, Seth Moulton. I wouldn't want that either.
You think Bob is Team Justin or Mick?
I think Justin.
Yeah, I
if
think
you're
so.
asking me.
I think so.
Really?
Yeah.
I think so. Although
I
he's
think he would
very-
look down on my behavior.
He's
more
very
than his.
calm. I like that Justin's losing it so
Called
quickly.
him a pussy, too.
Yeah. What do you think, Justin?
I think Bob, like most people, would be on my side.
Yeah, I think you're right. We'll find out.
I do like the Justin attitude.
So do I. To be clear, I totally get where Justin's coming from. I don't blame. Who could blame him for this, Mick?
I've said that from the very beginning.
It's just tough to argue with what he's doing.
It's a good play.
It's a smart strategy.
Jabbing him to death.
The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please
All
record
right,
your
Bob.
message.
Maybe you may call back. What else?
People are trying to. John Hinckley finally responded, not to us.
To us?
No,
Oh,
not to
damn
us.
it. What do you
He did say, "I'm a man of peace now. Please stop with all the negative comments."
Don't make a mistake. You know, guy makes one mistake. He stalks Jodie Foster for 10 years and shoots Reagan.
You shoot one president.
Really?
There has been an effort to have him replicate it on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Well,
people-
yeah, sure.
People have been asking him if he can try one more time.
Jesus, what else?
I had a question about another Montante-related question.
Sure.
Justin, you asked Justin like who he would take to Mohegan, and he rattled off a list. You're like, who's next after Mark? And he said Anth, and then third in line he said Montante.
Third in line for the office.
Is Montante your third best friend?
When it comes to like gambling and stuff like that, yes. Like I have friends
shocked by
I have friends that like wouldn't like to gamble.
No, but like if you could go to see a show at Mohegan or something, you know, there's stuff to do at Mohegan.
Are you sensitive about this, Mike? Would you like to move up the
why are you
list?
friend shaming? Why are you friend shaming?
Wait, I'm so sorry.
He's friend shaming. Why is he
I'm so
friend
sorry.
shaming?
I don't want to go.
Montante is one of my closer friends.
Do you like
Yeah,
Montante?
that's what I'm
do you
surprised
like Montante more than Mike?
No.
Who would you invite first?
See, I would invite Montante.
It feels like Mike wants to go.
No.
That's what it sounds like. You getting that sense or no?
I'm sorry I brought it up.
Dave, do you get that
totally
sense or
normal.
no?
Yep.
Totally
Yeah.
normal. You two are best friends. I think that's really cool.
I mean, I'll kick it another night. That's fine. No problem. Yeah.
Oh, a whole weekend, Mike?
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh, good comedy.
I misspoke.
Like comedy galore there.
I think it's
There's
really
a
neat.
comedy club there.
You should
You saw
take
the
your best
comedy
buddy
there.
Montante.
Yeah,
no, I
top-notch
apologize.
comedy. It is weird. I feel like they don't know each other.
That's
I guess-
all I'm asking.
yes.
Yeah.
It does feel it's a shotgun friendship.
Well, it's weird when you consider my friendship with Montante, which is him calling all the time, texting all the time, and I'm wondering is he doing the same thing to him?
Of course.
But he thinks he's a best friend of his, and I think he's a nuisance.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And to Montante,
That's
you're
friend
just
shaming,
to
isn't it?
Montante, you're just another
me?
number in his
Yeah.
phone.
No, but I'm saying like, has Montante like fucked with his head or something like that? I don't
Montante's
know.
let him on.
Oh.
To Montante,
Maybe.
Justin
Right.
is
Does he
just
lead everybody on?
one of
basically?
many contacts.
Does he call you all the time, Mick?
Not all the time, but he reached out. Even when I was on the break thing, he reached out a couple times. Yeah, Montante's a good guy. He gets a bad rap.
Montante's
but
a nice guy.
He is. He's a good guy.
weird guy, but he's a nice guy. I would not want to spend any time with him socially, but he's a. So, like that's the thing I look at it as like you want to spend time with him voluntarily.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I was just surprised to hear him third in line, like
Right.
of all of Justin's friends.
What Montante was like, I don't gamble anymore. Do you want to hang out with him then?
I would invite him.
I'm just saying in general.
I would still hang out with him.
You just go. You said you go to his house and gamble all the time.
Well, we do something else. If he quit gambling, does he still like sports? I'd still watch sports with him. Don't have to gamble on it.
Yes. Why don't you golf with him?
Because I would golf. I don't golf. I've never golfed before.
You're not going to start trying for Montante? No?
Never hit a golf ball.
Okay.
Montante hit his 8-iron 220 yards. He told me the other day.
Do you-
I don't
Do you
believe
admire that?
Yes, I do.
You
Actually.
guys lie to each other about that back and forth?
Yeah.
You think Montante is 8-iron 220?
I think he hit his 8-iron like a 3-iron. Is what I think probably.
Wait, you
happened.
just sculled it and went 220?
Probably.
Bryson doesn't
Even
hit his
that's
8-iron.
you can't skull 220.
If you turn it over a little bit.
220?
I don't know. I'm obviously I don't think it happened. I'm just saying that's what he said.
No, maybe you might hit it 160 maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
I would say that's pretty heavy even.
Yeah, I agree. I'm saying he's a big guy. I could see it maybe.
God,
Yeah.
The average distance a golfer can hit an 8-iron is between 110 and 140
Yeah.
yards.
Yeah.
Some people, for some people.
Crazy.
Yeah. What else?
What was the other? Oh, the Kamala Harris Call Her Daddy set's ridiculous. By the way, $100,000.
$100 grand.
I like
and they
Steve
paid Oprah $1 million
Yes.
That's insane.
for her to do that show with her. $1 million.
Didn't that not even
was
get
worth it.
The
Yeah.
Harris interview with Call Her Daddy, that didn't even get 1 million views, right?
Oh,
Like,
that-
wasn't
that-
trending.
that's
It
crazy
must
to
have.
me.
It must have.
It didn't. So I mean, I've seen tweets. Who knows? But
yeah.
compared to Rogan, it's
Right.
crazy.
So
she might be
went
bigger
to her.
audio though, I guess.
Yeah, probably
Maybe her
so.
audience isn't on YouTube.
So Alex Cooper went to her the first time, and it was during the big hurricane, whichever the name was recently, and she had to cancel last minute.
Right.
So then I think she needed to get her back, and Alex
Good.
Cooper wouldn't do it without being on a nice set, and so she. had
Alex
to pay
Cooper would
for
not
it.
sit here to tell her story or something.
No, she would not. Right.
No, I think it would have done well for Harris if she sat here. It looks kind of rugged, you know.
That's
It's like
right.
a common man.
It's middle class.
Yeah, like Tim Walls, like Coach Walls. Huh. What else, Justin?
Did you see that Coach Wall's phone call?
No. It sounds familiar. Go ahead.
Let me find it. Hold on.
I'm sure use the bathroom.
Go ahead, Nick.
Keep an eye out for the Walls clip while you're out there.
There it is.
Good folks. Mike and Marlton, what's up, Mikey?
Hey, Mike, how we doing, brother?
What's happening? How you doing?
Just a frustrated Penn State alum right now. I enjoyed your soliloquy on Michigan. Couldn't agree more. Just wondered, if you're the athletic director, you got abundance of resources. You know, are you keeping Franklin, or are you going after a guy now that he's unemployed like Tim Walsh?
Tim Walsh. They have no choice but to keep him. He has a $60 million buyout.
Not sure we needed this one, but yeah, okay. Justin, what do you think in the mix so far? Go ahead.
Exactly what he doesn't come in. He's not confrontational.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go on his podcast and
voice
in about a
Mike.
day.
I respect it. I respect the hate.
In about a day, he's going. Oh, what I didn't say in that studio.
That is
you're
very.
gonna have
That
to
is
listen
a
to
very
beyond
fair.
average podcast.
That's a fair criticism. I think that's
Yeah,
a very
I get
fair
being
criticism.
annoyed.
That would annoy me
Yeah.
if he did that. We'll find out. But he'll walk back in here. I'll say you're gonna do it. He's gonna say no. He's gonna do it anyway, right?
Maybe that. You know what they say? History doesn't repeat itself.
That's true. That is true. What
Justin's
else?
very annoyed.
What else?
Did you,
Can't be worse
that
than that.
clip
Was it?
reminded me of. Did you see the Brenneman clip going around?
Oh, with the BC quarterback.
They named Castellanos, whatever his name is. I thought that was funny.
That's crazy. How random is that? Jesus.
Glad he's back though, Tom Brenneman.
Oh, thank God. I was just thinking that.
Yeah.
Jesus. What else, Dave?
Speaking of back, Gresh will be back.
What?
Sometime mid-November, I believe.
He's been teasing this for months.
Wait a second. Let me try and guess this. I don't know. All right. Where will he be? We're not talking CBS Radio or anything, right?
I'll tell you where I think.
What's that?
Mohegan Sun on the Odd Shopping Network.
we left. We were walking by. We were going to Johnny Rockets. The three of us, me and Justin and Dave, after we got cleaned out gambling. We walked by this thing where it's like this guy spinning this.
It's like a wheel.
Like a wheel of fortune thing.
Okay.
It's in the middle of the plazas in the shops, and it's pathetic. Like it's like saddest looking thing you ever seen. I think Justin was like, "Yes, maybe your mother probably want to do that." We sit down to dinner, and
That's a joke.
Yeah, as a joke. And Daddy's like, "I would love to do." Like he just brought up himself. He's like everything goes right. I'm going to be that guy. Then I went to the bathroom. I missed Cullinane and got recognized.
Oh
for
my God!
TikTok by somebody.
Really?
Yes.
I forgot. How did I not bring
It
this
was
up on
legitimately perfect timing.
Not for me. I would have loved to have seen that.
Oh, some woman comes up in a suit. She's wearing a suit. And she goes up to, she goes, "Are you Dave Cullinane by any chance?"
Get out of here.
And he's like, "Yes, I am." And I was like, I was about to be like, "How do you know Dave?" But like, we're here for the show. If you listen to the show, she's like, "I love your work on TikTok. I follow you all the time."
You're welcome.
He does do good work on TikTok.
He does.
Yep.
Wow. Yeah.
That's
What were you saying?
Gresh will be back on YouTube with, I believe, who's that guy? John Anik. It's his brother.
Oh Jesus.
The UFC commentator?
Yes.
Oh, he's a Providence guy, right?
Yes.
How great would it have been if Gresh was replacing Mutt and it was like big?
Oh, enormous.
Took off.
I mean, Gresh and
Aton
could do a show together. Easy.
Definitely.
I mean, those same
Two
boys, same
douchebags.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's they must have worked together in the past. I would think. Jesus. All right. What else?
Did you see this whole Mattel thing where they put Wicked.com on the toys?
There's a porn site or something?
Yeah, it must be like a production company or something like that.
What was the
I've
site?
never heard of Wicked.com.
Wicked.com.
I've never heard of that.
No, you never heard of that in your life?
No.
Take
Haven't
a look
partaken
here.
in
It
Wicked.
was on like Barbies, right?
Yes.
Little
Dolls.
dolls.
Oh, yes.
On all
certainly.
the Wicked dolls, right?
How do they fuck that up, though? Yeah. Wicked.com. Let's see. Oh, yeah, sure. Yep. Familiar with their work.
Well, they're like big productions, right?
Yeah, it's like
full-fledged movies.
Yeah, it's kind of like Brazzers, right, or whatever. Look at this featured. Yeah, 25 years of award-winning movies. It says, Talk of the Town, The Hunger, Sunny Cold Melons,
Gold melons.
Oh, is it gold? Oh, gold. Yeah, sorry. Big old titties.
Nice.
Timeless. So we have to pay for these, right? I assume.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. How much is the membership? Oh man, $19.95 a month.
Do people really pay for like porn these
I
days?
wouldn't think.
I mean,
so.
OnlyFans is big. So.
That's true.
But that's like an individual like.
Yeah.
That
thing.
kind of makes sense. I don't.
Yeah.
Can't imagine doing like a Pornhub premium account.
Well, you can probably get those movies everywhere if you go to Tube Galore or something. I would think.
Reddit. Just search right on Reddit.
What's the latest Tube Galore thing for you, Justin? What's the latest thing? I know other than exploited college girls.
Tubular. I've been into threesomes recently.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
All guys?
Yeah, all guys.
Yes.
All guys.
Would you, if it's would you ever do two guys in a girl scene or no?
It's not really my thing.
No.
Double teamed.
Yeah,
Because I feel like that's more like you're putting your mind in the
girl's perspective.
Yes.
Yeah, you're no homo.
No.
Right, sure. Threesomes. Do you like a little plot or no?
Not
You just
really.
dive right in?
Yeah, not really.
Oh, okay.
You don't think how do they all know each other?
Yeah, I always wondered that.
Mom daughter type of
Well,
deal.
it's like I said, it's the not like I said, but it's still in the exploited college girls umbrella. They've just done some threesomes and stuff.
Bubba in the next room watching TV. Just pounding away.
Cranking his pud.
I walked in on Bubba watching 50 Shades of Grey the other day.
What?
He just had it on. He just had it on. I was like, "What are you doing?" He's like, I don't know, just flipping through." And this
Pants
is on.
unzipped.
Just watch the whole trilogy?
I think it was just the
Nothing.
First one. It was just the first one.
The novels meant so much to him. You had to see how. Really?
I think he like flips through the channels and stuff, and so I think he just saw a movie.
Dakota Johnson really brings this to life.
Yeah.
I don't think he got to the parts that people like.
Do you think Bubba masturbates still?
No, I don't.
When do you think the last time he masturbated was? When did his wife die? When did your best friend die?
My best friend died in 2014.
When did Montante move up the list?
You think he's masturbated since then?
No, I don't.
Do you think you're being cynical? Not cynical, naive?
Probably, but I just can't
How old is he?
picture him master. He's in
I saw him walking around like he's.
Of course you can't picture it.
I never see. I would assume
to picture a sister masturbating.
I would assume he would need dick pills or something. And I'm
Why
not,
do you say that? A lot of guys can still get virile in old age. No.
70s?
Some can.
80s.
Actually, that makes Mick Jagger's had a kid, didn't he?
Yeah.
But I'm sure there was some sort of dick pill involved.
Yeah, I imagine he's got some help.
Yeah. Do you think he's well endowed or no?
No. I mean, if he's anything like the rest of the Trudell boys.
Well,
Your dad's got a small penis?
We're probably about the same size.
Yeah. That's why he shoots people. It's that insecurity thing.
When is it inappropriate to stop masturbating? Like what age?
Never. No, inappropriate.
Do you think my dad still cranks it?
You think
for sure.
Well, Dave, do you think it's appropriate to masturbate at any age? Like it's appropriate?
Okay, so I worded that wrong.
You're pulling your penis till you come.
When
it's
do we?
it's not really an appropriate thing.
When do they
Do you
typically
mind if I
stop?
masturbate right now?
Come on, get down here. Do it in the kitchen.
Wrong word. When do they stop typically?
Well, I think your question is when do you lose that drive? Not so much as if you're 74, you're by yourself, you see something you have a hard on. Why wouldn't you jerk off to it?
Yeah.
I should say I hope he masturbates. I don't
Definitely.
We all do.
Dave, are you saying it's like looked down upon? As
I'm
like
wondering.
an older guy?
I'm just
Are you
asking that question. Is that the case?
think
You,
of it this way,
you ever asked at a family breakfast or no? You asked
I should have asked yesterday.
Yeah, you should have.
asked Big Ted.
Like if you ask your kids at any age, they're gonna be like, no, but like you masturbate. You have children. You know what I mean? Like just because you don't want to think about it doesn't mean
it's I will say it's weird. Like there's nothing else other than like breathing and eating I've done for this long.
Right.
Like it's a weird thing that you keep. Like it is a weird thing you do.
I guess if you
I'm
just
like, I'm gonna take off my fucking pants and like look at a video and touch this thing till something comes out of it. Then I'll be all right. There's a weird.
When you put it like
habit.
that, it's a little strange.
I put it this way: if Bubba still gets erections, I imagine he still takes
hope
care
so.
of it. He doesn't think, no, I'm a grandfather now. I shan't.
Imagine if he's like quietly just like psycho obsessed with Dakota Johnson.
Pounding it.
Justin just
I'm a
called
big Dakota Johnson guy. So
He just
You
pretends
are.
that he's like, oh, I don't even know. What is this, Justin?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Well, what do you? You're a single guy. Are you a single guy, Mick?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you using now?
I've been into redheads lately.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
There's I don't remember the actress's name, but she's like does a mom-daughter
The
thing.
actress?
Yeah, porn.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
the porn star.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
the adult
it's not-
film
yeah,
star.
right.
Excuse
It's not
me.
Amy
Who's
Adams.
the one we had on that she was a redhead?
Oh,
The Boy Meets World
Maitland
guy.
Ward.
Yeah.
I don't think it's
Remember
her.
her? Remember her? She was a little messy that day. But yeah, she does good work though.
Sure.
I believe so.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna say, Dave, right now. Certain companies have reached out to me.
Really?
Since recent photographs.
Is
Yeah.
that right?
Yeah, the talk's out now. Yeah, but that was inevitable.
That checks
That's
out.
right.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Is that what bonded you and Jeff DeLoe originally?
Yes,
That's right.
Yes.
Massive cock.
He lives in California. Once in a while, we'll just our penises will be halfway across the country. Yeah, I'll just throw me and I go home and just talk. What else?
You
Well,
see
that's good for Bubba then. He's jerking off to in this little 50 Shades of Grey masturbation.
I hope so.
You hope so.
Well, it's a love story too, right? I haven't seen that movie, but
It's a good movie.
Yeah. Would you if you walked on Bubba masturbating, Justin?
I just let him do his thing.
Yeah. Well, you block him. It'd just be kind of a weird moment. Okay. So threesomes. Exploit threesomes or just regular threesomes?
Like exploited college girls threesomes.
Really?
Yeah.
So the man in the video is actively exploiting them.
You're talking about like the one in the dorm rooms.
It's not a dorm, it's a hotel.
Well, but you think it's a dorm room when you're watching it, right?
No.
Oh,
I'd watch dorm room videos.
Sorry.
Exploited college girls ones I've seen, they're not typical. It's just like they're in a room. You know what I mean?
You can't
Like
be
it's
watching that, Dave. You're too old to watch those things now.
I've perused a little bit.
Okay, stay away from those.
No, but there's usually like
I've perused.
Stay away from
No, I'm
those.
asking him. I'm asking the question. There's usually like 8 people in the room, and then like the other people are watching.
You're thinking,
What's going on here?
silly Dave, you're thinking of
Wait, first of all, before saying this segment is sponsored by Milton's Store for Men. Sure, please. The Store for Men. Get your clothes there right now. Henleys, hoodies, jeans, coats. Tommy Bahama, Vineyard Vine, Johnny O. The beauty of Milton's is they let us talk. They like us. They let us talk whatever we want. They have no problem in this segment. Other advertisers might. God bless them. Go to Miltons.com right now and thank them. I've been on my Miltons all week. Tomorrow night in Arlington, Massachusetts, right?
Yes,
that is correct.
For Aaron Hernandez finale. And then Saturday, I'm doing the live B.O. Boys show, Mike, at a comedy club somewhere in Cambridge.
Oh, yes.
Where would that be?
Not the Improv Asylum, but...
I don't know. Let me look that up right now. Let me see.
Todd Barry recorded a special there, if I remember correctly.
Harvard Square, no? Is that where it is?
Sounds right.
Yeah? I don't know. Let me see here.
Don't type that in.
Don't type what?
Exploited college girls.
You've never typed that on your phone before?
That comes right up.
Not great.
I believe I have it.
I'm sure you do. The Comedy Studio, Mike.
Okay, that sounds familiar. I've never been there.
No? There you go. Saturday at the Comedy Studio, 3 p.m. So I'm looking forward to it. I love those guys. It'll be fun. I'll buy Milton's on. So go to Miltons.com right now and help out our great partners. Help yourself and help the show out. So please do that. We love Milton's. So go ahead. What were you saying?
Dave is thinking of the website College Rules.
Oh, okay.
I'm a fan of exploited college girls.
Okay.
Right.
I'm glad that was clean. So when Dateline does the episode, they're able to play that.
Got it.
College Rules is all right, but it's more of like your.
Do you feel like you're aging out of this yet or no?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
That's
I thought maybe just like a regular.
The thing about college girls, Kirk.
Yeah. I just figured like a regular threesome, no?
Like a.
I don't know, like a threesome scene.
No, I like the college girls.
What is that about, Mike? Do you think?
I don't know.
You're much older than they are now.
27?
Really. 28.
That's.
But you know those girls in the scenes are like probably pushing.
Yeah, but he's
30.
not. You think he's thinking that?
No, he's not.
Oh, Dave, I was going to go the other way.
He's thinking maybe they're 17.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You're not thinking the age of them.
It says the age on
I know,
them.
but you're thinking they're college girls. You're not thinking they're 22. You're not thinking they're 24. You're thinking they're college girls.
I think they're freshmen in college.
Yeah, you're jumping in. You're having a little imagination.
Like, you know how like you like to pretend that you get molested by the MILFs when you're watching them? You like to you
molested?
Yes, you like to pretend like you're still that young.
Yeah, I'm not getting molested by them.
Well, it depends. If they're old and you're
Right.
young,
The characters are always very clear that the boy is 18.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. They make that known.
And they're your
Well, you just had your 18th birthday,
yes.
right?
The stepmother, not the mother. You're your stepmother.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
I just find that attractive.
Oh, good. Okay, what else? Jesus Christ.
Do you see that Tom Brady is
But
taking...
there is something I have been into.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Jesus Christ.
Where it's like an older couple inviting a younger girl in.
Sure.
That's a good threesome.
Who are you in that scenario? The older, like
Dan
dad?
Schneider.
No, that I'm just watching.
I understand you want to try for this role. You're just a voyeur there. You're just looking. Okay. Interesting. All right.
Because mentally, I'm still young.
That's true.
Right.
No one's arguing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You definitely are mentally very, very young.
Yes.
That's true. Tom Brady, you were saying? He likes these as well?
I don't know what he likes, actually. But did you see
Bill Belichick.
Did you see that he was taking shit for one of his comments yesterday?
No.
He said that one grenade could have killed them all yesterday.
Veterans Day weekend?
I assume Baker Mayfield was kind of throwing one in a tight spot, and he made it or whatever. And I guess people were all.
Has he apologized yet?
I haven't seen an
I'd
apology.
like him to. That's important. He apologizes.
Yeah.
That'll solve all problems solved at that point.
He's gotten better, by the way. Brady.
Yeah, he's fine, but
He's
he's not
good
like,
yesterday.
He's not great though.
Yeah.
He's not $36 million a year.
I watch him like he's fine. Like he's like an average guy now. They're not, I don't think any of them are really good.
Well, the weird thing is for Brady to be good, it'll have to be just a voice you're used to. It's like, is he going to do this for 10, 20 years?
I can't imagine. I don't think he's going to do it next year.
Right.
But maybe he will. Maybe he
That's
likes
what's weird.
it. I agree though. It feels like he's been, it just feels like a part-time thing till he does something else.
Yeah.
Because like whatever you like about Collinsworth, not like Collinsworth, he's calling the game. You know him.
You're just familiar.
Yeah,
It's the voice you've heard.
Yeah.
Aikman even is that way?
Definitely. For sure. Even Romo now.
Yeah.
71%, they sent out a quiz, or they asked people, will Brady still be doing this in 3 years? 71% said no.
Yeah, I believe that.
They sent out a quiz? That's a quiz?
It's not a quiz. A
It
survey.
was like a poll, maybe.
Survey,
yeah.
yes.
It was a quiz.
I was surprised when I was watching the World Series, the pregame shows Jeter, A-Rod, and Ortiz, and I'm like, this seems like beneath all of them to be doing this.
It feels, yes, especially, honestly, it feels
Jeter.
Like, it feels like he's, he also, when I watch it, doesn't want to engage. He feels like he's above it, so he shouldn't do it.
Right, exactly.
I would say that's
A-Rod is like good at it.
Yeah, A-Rod like wants to be the star of the show.
Yeah, A-Rod than doing the game.
Being on set is better than doing the game. Like, it's
about
beneath Brady.
The thing about baseball, though, is they have not found like the way Romo was initially, or the way Johnny Miller was in golf, or the way even Jeff Van Gundy was in basketball at first, or Gruden. Like, they haven't found that, like, younger, newer voice. Like, it's John Smoltz.
Yeah, Smoltz is not really that.
It's those three guys from the early there's no guy who's like 40 who's recently retired who can be great at it. We haven't heard him.
People do now is just watch the streams and stuff like for big game. Like I felt like I did that. I wasn't even caring about the broadcast.
Yeah. Like, who's the Romo of baseball? It's like Jeff Francoeur. Like,
It could have been Eckersley if he was okay with like traveling and all that. But I thought Eckersley was very good.
Well, who was very good was Schilling.
Oh, right.
Yes, right.
Was he on ESPN?
Yeah, he was really good. But
And Francona was good too.
Yeah, he's pretty good. Right. Yeah, you need to find somebody like that who can kind of, because Ortiz is awful in those things. I mean, he's just terrible.
Well, he doesn't speak English that well.
That's what people.
That's what's crazy about it.
So it's like everyone's like Pedro's great. I'm like, Pedro is great, but it is his second language.
Right.
Like, it's a barrier. I know people don't want to hear that, but it is a barrier.
Pedro's better than Ortiz.
Way better. Ortiz just giggles, and he's like Gronk. He just giggles and doesn't fucking say anything.
That was another thing the other night. It was sad to see that Ortiz was, or who was it? Pedro, Johnny Damon, a couple other people for a speaking event on Saturday this past weekend at Mohegan.
I don't think those guys were there. I didn't see Pedro. I didn't see Ortiz on that list.
No,
I saw Mike Timlin. I saw Alan Embry. I think Damon was there, but I don't think Pedro and Ortiz were there. I don't think.
But that would have been a
Didn't
good
they say
spot for
Manny
Mutt.
Ramirez though?
Yeah, he would do it maybe.
Reverse the curse, 20th anniversary.
Am I wrong? Maybe Dave's right.
Manny Ramirez, Johnny Damon, Mike Timlin.
Yeah.
Alan Embry, and Keith Folk.
Yeah.
Just the bullpen.
And Jamie Parker's doing it. They couldn't even do that.
That's what I mean.
That's
But
the
maybe
loyalty
it's not
you
by.
have.
Maybe it's like an outside show.
It definitely
it's not.
is.
Yeah, it's not Mohegan, but they probably wouldn't have hired.
No, they've seen him there. They don't want him there.
I said to Mike, I couldn't believe, I've been there on week 1, but the fact that Mutt had to fix the monitor 2 minutes past the start of the show
It was mortifying.
was one of the saddest things I've ever seen in my life.
If I was on his side in this, it would break my heart. At dinner, you saw me, he got pouty at dinner.
Yeah.
Like I said this Friday. We were having dinner and Mutt's like, what do you talk about next? I was like, Mutt, you have to stop doing this. Like, we're done. Like, stop doing this. You saw him, Justin. He got pouty.
Yeah.
What if it's with Montante?
Great.
I pitched that to Dave. He shut it right down.
Sure. I
didn't shut it down.
It's a KMS show at that point.
No, I shut down the fact that you said it would be great. And I said
it could be really good.
It would be like it would be a thing. We'd consume it, but it's not
It would
the
be
greatest
like
thing in the world.
them talking gambling. Like, it would be no better than Degenerate. Remember, what's much?
Gen Zone.
The Gen Zone. Like, it would be like that. Put that on there.
I told Montante that he.
Okay, go ahead.
I told Montante that he should, like, for Monday Night Football tonight, he should call Mutt and say, "Hey, can you just pop on StreamYard with me for 1 second? We'll do 2 minutes on it and just put it out there, and then do it on Wednesday. Don't even tell Mutt that it's actually a show.
I agree.
It's only 2 minutes long.
But Mutt would be a dick about that, though.
Why?
He wouldn't do it.
I say Montante snakes it from Mutt. Does the show with the Gen Zone guy every Thursday?
I mean, on
At
that.
Mohegan, too?
Yes, sure. You're asking why? I don't know why Mutt does anything, Dave. There's no answer to that. But I guarantee you he'd be like, no, I'm not doing that. He'd be worried about the bomber and this and that. Nobody loves anybody as much as Mutt loves the bomber.
Well, the bomber is a piece of shit.
Can I say something? You're not going to like hearing this? The bomber seems like a pretty nice guy.
The bomber is
You're falling. I fell for it too, Kirk.
Yeah.
Fell for what?
Just you
His
fall into a
charms.
spell.
Well, but why is he a piece of shit?
That's how all dictators are, Kirk. He's going to charm you. I'm sure Kim Jong-un is pretty.
But why is he a piece of shit, though? I was there. I put in the legwork. He seems like a nice enough guy.
The way he treats Mutt, the way he talks about gambling, the way he makes his employees line up to cheer for him, he's a piece of garbage.
How does he treat Mutt?
The way Mutt is like, oh, people think that I should have been able to go to Barstool. And he's like, big fucking whoop. He should have done what Aton did and been like, yeah, you're crazy for taking.
Mutt should have gone. That's
Mutt's fault. I'm not talking about
the Bomber's fault at all.
It's completely Mutt's fault.
Yes,
but I'm saying as a man, the Bomber is a bad guy. There's no two ways about it.
I gotta say, I'm a Bomber guy.
I'm surprised you're being sucked into his web.
Has he started making picks yet?
No, he's not there. No, it's a long season.
That's another thing.
It's a long season. He's a playoff guy. Got it. It's a long season. Justin, he seems like a nice enough guy. Like,
he does.
I'll put it this way, Mike. Justin is fucking obnoxious during those shows.
Oh, I am.
Dave, it's like
I've seen the clips.
It's embarrassing, right?
Yeah.
Embarrassing.
Bomber is right there. Doesn't say shit. Right?
Yeah, because he doesn't have a spine. He's a spineless athlete.
But he kind of laughs. He's kind of like, oh, whatever. There's that retarded redhead guy.
And then behind the scenes,
like, he doesn't really
probably
care.
throws a temper tantrum among that staff, and they have to calm him down.
I think he's low maintenance.
Does he go around and like talk to people?
Remember when Justin was just screaming things? Like randomly, he would just be like, Aton's a racist.
Aton fucks kids.
That is disturbing. I've been around it. Yes.
What was your take when just somebody randomly mentioned Justin and then Justin just goes, Justin!
Someone says Justin during the show. They're like, oh, I think Justin Jefferson scores. I go, Justin!
Here's what it's like. It's like literally like watching somebody with Down syndrome. He has his tickets lined up. He's like this. Justin!
I heard.
Aton fucks kids! He's going through his fucking tickets like one by one, like organizing them.
I assume Dave tweeted out the clip. There's a clip where Mutt mentions, like for 1 second, he says Vince McMahon's name, and Justin starts screaming, "He's a rapist! Keep his name out of your mouth!"
And my guy, the Bomber, is right there. He's laughing.
I don't know. Don't make me. Don't turn.
I'll say this, I'm in preliminary discussions with Bomber to join his network.
Wow.
It just feels like the right move.
I'd keep my mouth shut about it, but I wouldn't be thrilled.
You heard my finances the other day. Those are pretty accurate. The Bomber's offer is not that neighborhood, but it's an interesting offer. That's all I'm going to say. Interesting. I might get one hotel room a year, maybe.
Everything goes it's not booked.
You got a chance to.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, it's not during a big game, of course. And that night, they're like, yeah, Justin, Mutt's like, you could stay here tonight. Justin's like,
why would I want to
work tomorrow?
It's a Thursday night. It's like you can blow it all tonight.
I do. Maybe that's how Mutt thinks, though.
Because Mutt, that's true. Mutt literally, I saw him. He walked over to the Bomber. He's like, "What about tonight?" The Bomber's like, "Yeah, I guess we could do tonight." And Mutt's like, "Yeah, we can do tonight."
I get that's the Bomber, though. I guess we could do tonight. What do you mean you guess? You're the Bomber. Throw your weight around.
I don't know if the Bomber's the kind of power you think he does.
Yeah,
no,
I think so too.
Oh, yeah. he was such a little bitch to the CEO guy.
Easy, he was fine.
What about the minions that line up? Yay, Bomber!
They're excited to see him. They love the guy. They love him. What do you want? Yeah,
the refugee or whatever you call it from North Korea was on Joe Rogan a couple years ago.
Yes,
and I think she mentioned the Bomber's name specifically.
Well, yeah, I can see that. Yeah, that's true. When the Bomber's boss showed up, that reminded me of radio. When like David Field would show up, and like all the salespeople like, David's here today. And you're like, oh, okay. Like they're all like, who's the guy? And the saddest thing of all was the guy who filled in for the Bomber that week was sitting. He was almost waiting for the Bomber to get sick or something to go sit up there and replace him again if he needed to do it.
I would love the Bomber's boss shows up and he puts a blazer over that stupid Tony Romo jersey. He has to clean up the tables.
I'll say this also. I was surprised. I thought the Bomber was unkempt in person. Very impressive.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes. Well-kept goatee. I gave a big hug. Nice guy. Thanked me for everything we did.
Seems like an overwhelming scent.
I think he's got all of you fooled.
What's that?
Is he a big guy? Like on the video, it seems like he's kind of a big guy.
You know what he has? He has a real presence about him. He can talk. I feel like he can talk me into it, you know?
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to warn you.
That's the thing. I would say that. I'm a Bomber guy.
You won't be disappointed.
No, I wasn't. What else, Justin?
Not much else. Dion's getting a new talk show on Tubi.
Oh, great.
Deion Sanders?
Good.
Might be seeing him in the college football playoff.
I know they're playing well, huh?
Yeah.
Good for him. Yeah. Great guy. What else, Dave?
Did you see this Florida Gators basketball coach? The school newspaper basically exposed him.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that one?
Psycho. Stalking students and stuff.
School newspapers. They get
pretty
scoops.
good.
Yeah.
Those are exploited college kids right there.
Right there, yeah.
Legitimately.
Yep.
No, Justin? You don't condone that, do you?
Sending videos
no,
of his
absolutely
dick.
not.
Fantasy and reality are two different things.
Of course.
It'd be great if we didn't realize Justin was jerking off to like
real
a Howard Stern type making some retarded person like
It's definitely possible.
No, just like any type of exploitation.
Justin not smiling at all, not playing along. What do you have, Mick? Did you bring anything today or no?
We've kind of gone over most of the notes here.
Yeah.
Oh, this is something that I think you would admit to. You stole my joke big time in Minnesota. This is stuck with me.
What is this?
You don't want to lose me as an ally, man.
I'm just asking. Do you remember this? Do you remember this?
Your joke in Do you think I remember in Minnesota dinner?
No, it wasn't at dinner. It was on the way to dinner.
On the way to dinner.
Yeah. I thought I nailed it too. I was like, that was a good one. You took it and you used it at 10 minutes.
Did I
10
get a big
seconds
laugh?
later. Oh, you got the whole. Everybody
What was
was
the joke? That's how you do it.
Refresh my
What was the
memory.
joke?
We were walking by an establishment that was playing a lot of music.
The one we walked by, the weird place?
Yeah, it was maybe an urban establishment, and we all kind of decided maybe not the place for us. And I said, "You guys sure you don't want to stop in?" And then nobody really heard it. Kirk took it and said, "You guys sure you don't want to go there?" And everybody loved it. Everybody
Are you sure I
laughed.
did? But you're saying nobody heard it though. Is there a chance I didn't hear
I
it?
think you heard it because I think you laughed a little bit too. We had a little, that was pretty good. And then 10 seconds later, just it stuck with me ever since.
Is there a chance maybe I told it to kind of like laugh at you?
That could have been.
Yeah. I don't remember. It's a great joke.
It is. Yeah. I can tell.
Wow.
I remember it for a long time.
You could forget that one, Justin, though.
I could.
I like the image of Mick saying that, and then you said it, and me and Justin going,
yeah, hooting and hollering.
Kirk, you've done it again.
Mike had no idea what we were talking.
No one did.
It's really just Justin. You couldn't see it. That was a nice dinner in Minnesota that night.
Great dinner.
Yes.
A lot of laughs, right, Justin?
Yes.
Just had the weird dinner that night.
I had Thai.
Thai food, right?
It was lo mein, maybe.
Yeah, that was a good place.
Good. Yeah.
It was really
Vibes
good.
were high.
Vibes were great.
That was the night before
North Dakota.
North Dakota.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We say that beautiful new hotel because the other one burned down.
Yep.
It was a night. I thought things were good at that point. Who
Things were
knew?
great for the entirety of the trip.
Whole time.
So what was your official? What has changed health wise? What did they figure out?
They gave me new medicine, and I got some sort of blood disorder where I wasn't making enough iron.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, screwing up my stomach where.
Justin, why are you making the jerk off motion right now? You don't care?
But honestly, I mean, now that I've been on my medicine, I'm able to gain weight and just kind of, that's been the
Great.
biggest
That's
issue.
good. Aren't you happy for him, Justin?
I am. Yeah. I hope he's very healthy. He lost 50% of his blood.
I was waiting for
You
a
hope he's
punchline.
very
Do you
healthy.
believe that he did that,
yes.
Justin?
Well, I mean, according to everything else, you'd be the first person to ever lose 50% of your blood and survive. So.
So you're saying he's lying?
Okay.
He said he lost.
All
50%
right, do you
of his
do you
blood.
believe him?
No, I don't think he lost 50% of his blood.
I don't know what to tell you.
So what do you think he's lying about his health issues?
No, I do think he has health issues. I do think he.
He's exaggerating them.
a little bit.
He's 100. Do you think he's 112 pounds in that
How
picture?
about you suck my cock? How's that sound?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Truly,
Go ahead, boys. Go ahead.
like I don't know what are you talking about? Exaggerating health issues?
I don't think you lost 50% of your blood. I do think you were going through some things, but
So you think I just walked in and made that number up?
yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you're very dumb.
Okay.
I don't know what to say.
What do you think? What do you think the truth is, Justin? I'm
Probably
confused.
lost like 20%.
Do you believe his weight was 112 in that picture?
Yes.
All right. I don't feel the need to defend this. So
You don't feel the need to defend anything. So
no, it's not against you.
What do you mean by that?
Like I don't need to.
here on the Kirk
argument.
Minahan show, he won't do it, but on Beyond Average podcast.
Well, that was what you said when you were in the bathroom. And I do wonder this. Will you do the thing where in here you don't do that, but then on Beyond Average, you'll be like, fuck this guy, fuck him, I'm doing it
He
here.
doesn't seem too playful. I'm not going to say fuck this guy or
You can
go
say it if you
crazy
want.
on.
I'm just curious if
I
that's
said
what
it
you're gonna
before.
do.
I'll say it again. I don't really have too much lingering animosity towards him anymore. I understand why he hates me. If he wants to say fuck me, fuck me. That
So
is
when's the
fine.
next Beyond Average podcast come out?
Probably Thursday.
Thursday. Okay. So it'll be out next Tuesday. So when you do that, you're not going to say, fuck this guy, I hate him, he's a fucking
I'm not gonna say I hate. I'm not gonna
Do
say
you believe
I
that, Dave? or
hate
no?
him and like want.
That was the
Dave-
one thing I was confused by, though, Mick, because at the end of the drive, I specifically asked Justin to go live once more, just to say, like, anyone have any issues they want to get out there? And everyone was like, no, we're good.
Yeah, I think at the time I was just kind of like, get me the
Just
fuck
get home?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not buying it, Justin.
Nope.
I think that's fair, right? I mean, but also he's, you don't care. Do you care if he does that or no?
No, I mean, he's going to do it. So it's
Right.
like.
Now I kind of want to.
Why don't you go? He's right there.
No, I know.
Yeah,
I
I'd rather do it here.
I kind of want to just it'll make him mad. So
We'll make him mad if he does. You.
I told you I don't. You're
If I'm
wanting me
proven
to.
right, I'll be mad.
You're wanting me to
Well, you
like
just said you would
explode
be,
and get
yeah.
mad on him. I'm not very mad at him. Like he can hate me. That's totally fine.
You feel like you should apologize to him?
No. I thought bringing in the steak tips was going to be the thing that whatever. We don't have to do this all the time. But clearly, you're going to have this lingering
But
animosity.
you are
towards me.
coming
That's-
back here, right?
Yeah, I would love
Yes,
to
yeah.
if invited.
Would you like to have him back, Dave?
Absolutely.
Justin?
Me personally, no. I think he's bad on the show.
He's bad today.
Yes. He comes in, he talks all this shit for 3 months, and then he doesn't.
I wasn't
back it
talking
up.
for 3 months.
Okay.
What are you talking
2
about?
months, whatever.
Well, I was gone. What are you talking about talking shit? I was literally gone. I didn't tweet anything.
You from North Dakota. Okay, you took a break you came in.
These guys.
From North Dakota, then you came in. You were talking shit from that, and then.
You said 3 months.
Okay, 2 months, Mick.
Justin, I wasn't talking for, like, what are you talking about? The last 3 months, I wasn't around other than, like, the last few weeks.
You tweeted at Saco. You've been back since Saco.
Yes, but, like, when was that? Mid-September?
That's a month and a half ago.
It's 2 months ago.
2 months
ago. Yeah, I mean, I don't know all the shit I've been talking in the last 3 months. I thought I stopped really talking shit against you when
I don't know. I mean, I listen to Someone Beyond Average. I listen a little bit of Irving. Has he been talking tons of shit about Justin on the
Tons is not a good, but he puts in his jabs for sure.
Yeah.
Does that mean he's not a smug prick? No, it does not.
Is he a smug prick?
Yeah, today I think so. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Justin?
He's just a giant pussy. That's fine.
We've gotten there.
Jeez, I don't know, Mike. See, a lot of laughs last hour or so, and then when it comes to these guys hate each other. Although Mick doesn't hate us, which I don't believe.
I don't have not nearly as much like what it was 2-3 months ago. But again, I would understand why you would hate me more. So I'm fine.
But even like a couple weeks ago, you were like, I won't go in if Justin's there.
Yeah, but that's more because
what changed there?
Well, that's hatred.
Why did that change?
I started doing the podcast again, and I was like, I actually enjoy doing this, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to let somebody who I really don't like at the time get in the way of it.
I'd never got in the way of you coming in here.
Yeah, but I guess it was more of my own thing then. Like I just, again, like when you say like bad on the show and stuff like that, like I don't think you have good, especially now, you don't have any good intentions for me. So I'm like, I don't want to go on a show where the producer.
My intentions I don't have intentions for anyone.
Okay.
Well, do you want Mick to be good in the show, or do you want him to be bad so you can say he's bad?
I would say B.
Care either way.
You don't care if he's good in the show or not.
Sure, if he's great. I mean, maybe if people think I'm wrong and that he was great on the show today and he was great before he left.
I wouldn't worry about. You worry too much about who cares what people think. You worry about what you think. Who cares what people on Twitter think?
I don't like him. I think he's a bad person.
That's different than being on the show. There's different.
But a person can be a bad person and be good in the show, though.
Yes.
Right, but you think he's a bad person and he's bad in the show.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, what do you think, Dave? You're a Mick guy.
I'm a Mick guy. I don't think
as a bit.
It's not a Mick. I'm a Mick guy.
Oh, that's right. Weren't you saying Dave was talking shit about
that was the other day.
guy.
That was the other day.
That.
Mike defended me. He heard that. I just said
what was it,
disturbing.
Justin? What did he say?
Someone tweeted out, said, I can't listen to the show anymore. Mike Montante is terrible.
Okay, so stop right there for a second. Hold on.
Nobody disagrees with that.
No, I'm just saying, if you would guess.
Bring us all together.
As
an individual.
That's not what the guess is. You said, then I could see saying that about Mick.
Yes, but I just said if you blocked off the end of the tweet and you had to guess who that was about,
yes,
based off of all the reaction on KMS Twitter and social media, would you not have said Mick? You would have thought Mick.
I could see saying that about Mick.
That's
what
all.
You said.
Yes,
that's all. Dave's correct. What Dave meant was,
I get his point. People hate Mick.
People react. I'm surprised someone reacted that way about Montante. I could see someone reacting that way.
I think Mick knows that. He tweets something out like today. I'm sure a lot of the comments were like, "You suck."
Mostly, yeah.
Right. Yeah. But can't you understand where Justin's coming from? That there's if he hates the guy,
yes,
he could be fucking fantastic on the show.
People think I'm taking Mick's side in this. I see some tweets. I'm not taking Mick's side. I get where Justin's coming from. I think, I totally get. If I was Justin, I probably wouldn't move from my position either.
If Mick was doing this to me, I'd be annoyed. Because I'd be like, you riled me up like this.
Yes,
and now you're acting like there's nothing wrong.
Yeah, I totally get that. What were you saying, Justin?
But I think also because it's me, because most of the time, whether it be with Clemmer or other feuds I've had in the past, I do get over it. But this time, I'm sticking to it. So people are saying, why is Justin doing this?
Why are you sticking to it versus the other ones?
Because Mick's shown this before when he's gone after pretty much everyone in the universe, and I think that someone needs to stick up.
You're like Superman.
Yeah,
you're standing up for
I was going to say this.
Oh.
I think Justin deserves credit because he really stuck up for Gus while he was defending his position today. He stuck up for Gus. I think that's a classy move by him.
Commendable.
Great. I'll get you a new trophy, okay? Congratulations. Mike from Providence, get to work.
Gus is the #1 advocate.
That's great. I mean, the last thing Gus needs in that. Gus, by the way, we have learned is not moving.
No, he's not.
Officially not moving.
What?
Yes.
Sounds like things are on hold.
Things are on hold. He's pursuing certain legal action, correct? We don't get to specifics. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
We'll get the specifics, but is that right, boys, or no?
Yes.
Those are things that we've heard. Yes.
Against you?
What are you doing the thing with your hand for? Justin, you doing this? Are you signaling for something or no?
No.
I'm sorry.
Stand down and stand by.
Yes. And I will be a guest on Gus's Puff Puff piece next week.
Oh, let's go.
That's
what? Next Friday, yes. Yeah, that's what
I mean, since I listened last week, I know it's still going on from
I
then.
feel very confident giving him 2 weeks that it will not happen. So I was like, you bet. I will be there in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Absolutely. Sure.
He hasn't been doing it lately, right?
I don't think so. Yeah, how's your relationship with him?
I haven't talked to him.
No?
No.
Yeah. He didn't reach out to you while you were sick?
No, but I wouldn't expect him to. That's
Yeah, he hates you.
Yeah.
Who hates you more, Gus or Justin?
I think Justin. I think Gus would
Justin
agree with
hates
that
you more
too.
than anybody, I think.
Gus could be a little more playful and like at least be like cohesive a little bit on the air. None of that.
Yeah. Is anybody you hate more in the world than Mick right now?
The Hamas guy died.
Who?
There was a Hamas guy who like threw a thing on a drone. He was a piece of shit.
On the show, I said, in the world.
In the world.
I was like, what? That's somebody listening to the show?
No. No.
Doesn't surprise me.
The Hamas guy.
Okay, he's number one.
Yes.
Okay, select quote. Is this new?
Yes.
Good. There are so many things in life we never get around to. Take up that hobby, clean up the garage, little things that don't make huge differences in our lives. You know what I'm talking about. Life insurance, though, is something most of us have been neglecting. That can have a huge impact on our future, our family's future. It's life insurance, yes. And with Select Quote, getting covered with the right policy for you is easier and more affordable than you might think. Other life insurances offer impersonal one-size-fits-all policies that may cost you more and cover you less, while Select Quote licensed insurance agents work for you to tailor a life insurance policy for your individual needs in as little as 15 minutes. If you're worried about getting that coverage with a pre-existing health condition, there you go, Mick. Select Quote partners with carriers. They provide policies for a variety of health conditions. Get the right life insurance for you for less at selectquote.com/Kirk. Go to selectquote.com/Kirk today to get started. Once again, selectquote.com/KIRK. Anything else, boys, or no?
Not really.
No. All right, let's open them up, and let's see what side the people are on, Mike.
Oh,
I'm
the
curious.
temperature.
Yeah, why not? What do you think, Justin?
Sure.
Good, thank you. Appreciate
That should be interesting because I have no idea. Do you think?
I have an idea.
Justin?
I think I have an idea.
Yeah.
I guess I do have an idea.
I think I have an idea.
You never know, though. You never know.
Mick tricks me because when he's in here, I'm like, he's a nice guy. I like Mick.
I agree.
But then I forget the stuff he does sometimes.
He's a nice guy, right, Justin?
No, I think he's a bad person.
Bad guy.
I do like that. He's not breaking. What was I going to say? Damn it. Something showed. I don't know. Leonardo DiCaprio turned 50, by the way, Mike, today.
Sorry, Springsteen was possibly struggling financially, is what this article was alluding to.
It can't be.
What?
Well, they were like, he's not a billionaire, and they were like, Bruce is saying that it wasn't close, not even close.
Yeah, he said he made some bad decisions.
Yeah.
I think he's probably trying to do the common man thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's also not being close to a billionaire doesn't mean you're struggling.
Right.
Yeah, he's $600-700 million.
Yeah.
I think he'll be all right. What'd you do this weekend, Justin?
Not much, just hung out.
Yeah, who'd you watch the game with?
Went out to a bar.
Hooters?
Not Hooters. No, a new bar in Norton. I'm trying to find like a local bar. I'd like to make my own.
I could see Justin being a regular somewhere.
Yeah. So you just watch it by yourself?
It's a terrible name though.
What is it?
Goat City.
It
It stands for greatest of all. It's
I don't know. That's douchey.
It's very douchey.
You went to Goat City?
Yeah.
You told people you're going to... imagine if you died in Goat City. Like an asshole. If it was like a mass shooting or something.
I think it was a restaurant.
Like
a
most
heart attack and
28-year-olds
died.
think. Were you thinking about that?
Well, he should at that age. With him. Goat City?
Goat City, yeah.
Oh, no. No.
It's a tough name.
Jesus. How was the food?
Food's great.
Yeah?
Food's great. I actually went there kind of early, got a breakfast burrito.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, how much did you drink? 6 beers?
I had 2 beers and a shot.
Shot?
Whole game?
Yeah, I wanted to do a Pink Whitney shot, but they didn't have it.
What'd you have?
Deep Eddy.
What's that?
It's like
like
lemonade.
iced tea, right?
Lemonade.
Oh.
Lemon. With my friend Jameson.
Of course.
Oh.
Right.
Justin, your answers aren't at the bottom of the bottle.
You went with who?
Jameson.
Jameson. Yeah. Okay. All right, good. It was a good time.
Yeah, it was a good time.
All right, good. Good win. You stayed for the second set of games or no?
No.
Done. Game over, you're out.
Yeah.
Okay. How about you, Dave? What'd you do?
I went to a 1-year-old's birthday party on Saturday morning.
Nice. Okay.
Then I saw my brand new niece.
Oh,
for the
nice.
first time.
Nice.
Then nothing. That's all. Family stuff.
Good. BuyMike.net, by the way. Buy Mike Project.
Yes.
What's going on there?
We were live yesterday. You can
I
check
saw
that out.
that, yeah.
We had a clip that I haven't heard people talk. I don't know if people know it exists because it's at the last 15 seconds of his podcast. But
Yeah.
Mark Maron. Had
I saw this. I saw
a
you.
childish meltdown
Yeah,
about the
Jesus.
election.
He's a fucking baby, huh?
Yeah. So and I think it's like Rogan jealousy plays into that.
Totally. Yeah.
But we talked about that. Why Are You Laughing? Cat Williams, and then the Come Town episode comes out this week.
Good.
And and we're playing the Richard Ojeda drinking game this weekend.
Oh, good.
Which is very exciting.
You guys.
Yeah. We're rascals.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah.
So a lot of people say that Zach Bryan looks like Craig.
I saw the side by side.
Yeah. There's some similarities there, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of similarities.
Yes. Oh, is that true?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, interesting.
What do you think of the?
Wow. Didn't realize that.
What do you think of the actual ramifications on Zach Bryan for any of this stuff?
Zero.
Yeah.
I think most so if you're a country music fan in Tennessee, you don't give two shits.
Yeah.
Now, if it gets bigger than this and there's 6 or 7 then outlets that write about it that companies care about, like the New York Times or something that like a record label would care about. They don't care about Barstool.
Right.
They should, but they don't. I think then it'll become an issue potentially.
Do you think he wishes he wasn't such an arrogant piece of shit that he didn't submit his albums for Grammy nominations now?
Yeah.
That would help him if he was nominated and then potentially won.
Why didn't he do that? He took a stand.
No, because he's an arrogant, he's one of those, my music is bigger than all this
right,
stuff
right,
type
right.
of guy. Yeah.
The veteran, right?
Yes, he is. Thank you for your service.
Thank you for your service, Zach Bryan. Yeah, we're Zach Bryan fans over here. I'm going to do a diss track on Dave.
I like that. You should stick up for your Zach. You should insert yourself into this.
Yeah, where's Bruce on this whole thing? Yeah, Zach's back. Jesus. They load up, Dave?
No. They're
They're not
quiet.
load.
They're
Oh,
quiet.
really?
Did I retweet it? Yeah.
Did I retweet like
People weren't expecting it, I don't
I
think.
think I did. I did.
Yeah.
These holiday ones are weird. Oh, a ton of people are watching, so who the hell knows?
What's the difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day?
Justin, go ahead.
Veterans Day is...
Talk down to him, Justin.
Teach me.
You asked a question. Veterans Day is about all the veterans who have served. Memorial Day is for those who have lost their lives.
Thank you.
So you should thank a veteran on Veterans Day. You should not thank just a regular veteran on Memorial Day.
You can still thank them.
You can
can't
thank them, but a lot of them will
Don't
say,
you dare.
this isn't for me. This is for those who have died.
Who have passed away.
Yes.
Oh, so we're not thanking. Okay. Okay.
You should thank a veteran every day.
Do you thank a veteran every day?
No.
Okay, so you're not doing a good job.
I don't. But there's no day to not thank a veteran. It's not like it's Halloween. I shouldn't thank a veteran.
6 or 7 years ago, would you have been worked up if Michael Strahan did that or no?
No, I didn't give a shit about it. I've said all along that if Colin Kaepernick could win the Patriots a Super Bowl, we should sign him.
Right.
I just don't think he would win a Super Bowl.
No, I don't think so. But he's going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame, which I've said before. All right, Dave. We'll take some calls.
No.
Are they there? Really?
There.
There's no calls.
Could be the service.
I think it's probably the service. I'm watching right now. We have thousands of people watching live.
Maybe we need a real.
Maybe everyone's
radio,
scared of Justin.
Like a radio phone line.
This one.
We're good. If it's not working, it's not working.
It's not working.
I guess people don't care about Mick. Well, I suspect it's probably a line service issue. What else we have the rest of this week? So tomorrow is Mutt and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then we have the show tomorrow night.
Yep.
Okay, that's already obviously. People already been bailing on this yet or no?
A couple have.
But we have people filling in for them.
Yes, I have a whole list that I'll send out.
And then Wednesday is Ted and Fax. That's gonna be an interesting one, I think.
Isn't Fax flying in from somewhere?
Yes.
Yes, that's what they said. Yeah. Wow. And I head out to New York for a couple of days. That's the show for the week. We have 3 shows this week: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, and then Saturday's a BO Boys. Anything else going on or no? This week?
No, not
Am I
really.
missing
No, I don't
anything?
believe so.
I feel like I'm forgetting something that's going on. I don't know. Okay, who knows? Mick, anything you want to promote?
If you want to listen to Beyond Average, I'd appreciate that.
Yep.
Probably going to come out. I'll say it'll come out Thursday. It'll probably be next Tuesday, like you're saying.
Okay.
So give it a listen if you can.
How's the Christian relationship?
We're good. We're always going to be good. I could never actually hate Cousin Christian, but we have some little animosity, some stuff to work out.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, anything else you want to promote? No. Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Maybe see if Mutt is actually doing a Mutt bit with Justin, or is he actually? You never know with him. Probably a bit, right?
Yes. Well, I think there's something he has a minor gripe with.
Yeah, I think that's probably true.
Yeah.
That's probably true. Okay. Anything else from you boys?
Nope. All good.
All right. So I got to tape this trivia thing tonight.
Yep.
All right. That's 2 more of those episodes, right?
Yes.
I think. Yeah.
You
never know. Tough to beat the one. Yeah. Clemmer does not do a biography on Ben Herbsteit.
Oh, my
God. Man.
And he's a big dog guy, isn't he?
He loves his dog.
You hear him passionately defending. You have the clip of Clemmer crying about Miss Peaches, about Zach Bryan going after Miss Peaches. Did you see this?
No.
Is it a joke?
No, he was all worked up.
I wonder if he didn't choose Ben Herbsteit because he'd get too emotional. That's America's best friend.
That's good though. Don't you want that for biography?
I suppose. He probably just didn't think he'd get through it.
Clemmer doesn't strike me as a big dog guy.
He's a huge dog
Really?
guy. Yeah. Isn't he?
He loves. I think it's
really
Melfi or something.
Yes.
Oh
that's
right. Yes.
Psycho. Melfi. See, I thought I have it. Let me see. I didn't like it. Where is it? Damn it. Do you have it, Dave, or no?
I'm looking for it right now. Is it old?
Can't be that old.
No, it's after the Zach Bryan thing. It was on the show.
got it.
You got it? All right, send it over to him.
Are you
I'm surprised Jimmy Carter is still alive, by the way.
He's gonna live forever. He made a deal with the devil.
Oh, well, okay, then I guess we're good.
To fuck over Coleman's teacher.
Yes.
Wearing this Miss Peaches shirt on purpose today. Like, to kick
Hold
a
on.
living creature.
I think you always wear a shirt on purpose.
What the heck?
I don't. Go ahead.
On purpose today. Like, to kick a living creature out, to treat a living creature badly. And we've both been around Miss Peaches. That dog is the most relaxed dog I've ever met. More relaxed than my dog.
This is a joke.
That dog is super chill. To be rude to a living creature like that is so vulnerable, just shows you what a piece of shit person he is.
Why was Mrs. Peaches
What
vulnerable?
about
Miss
the,
Peaches.
What about the human being
She's
he
not married yet.
abused?
What's that?
What about the human being he abused?
Who cares about that? Miss Peaches is the most chill dog he's ever been around. Even more than Melfi. Like, what is he doing? Why is everyone doing this?
Vulnerable. It's in a
sucking up. It's so gross.
Because dogs are better than us because they can't vote for Trump and they don't have racism. And
Hey, I guess, yeah. How do we know that?
Actually, is that a thing that dogs will bark at black people?
Yes.
If you train them like
Look
that.
at fucking Meter's dog.
That's right.
That's true. That's a good point.
Yeah. Are we going to do this what Meter's dog does?
No.
No. Tommy Harper's not going to narrate
Good
that.
riddance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are nuts with their dogs. Anyway, Mick, good to have you back, right, Mike?
Thank you.
Yes.
Right, Dave?
Absolutely.
What'd you think, Justin?
Sure.
Anyone want to say, Mick, before we go?
Mick, you're a giant pussy.
Thanks,
I'll say this
Justin.
to your face right here, right now.
Thanks, Justin.
You will leave the studio, and there will be nothing left for me to have to say to you. I think you're going to say more
All right,
about
this is
me.
so gay. This is so gay,
Oh,
Justin.
so gay.
It really
So
is.
gay to
It
do
really
it in
is,
person.
Justin.
I should do it on my podcast.
Like,
the
it's just-
straight beyond
oh,
average podcast.
Jesus Christ. All
Go
right.
ahead. Continue.
Continue with your rant.
I think you're gonna go and you're gonna do a thing on your show. Oh, everyone, you got to listen to Beyond Average to hear my real thoughts.
Will that anger you?
On the gay Justin? Sure. No, it won't anger because I'll be right.
All right. So that was a yes?
Whatever, Mick. Just keep doing this for the rest of eternity. Do it.
Doing what?
Just not saying anything in person like he's done 5 times, coming in studio and then being like,
Would you
Beyond
rather
Average?
me just like scream and like fake this or like
no,
what do you want me to
you're
do?
faking. Either you're faking it now or you're
Maybe
not
time
real.
passed and it was like, oh yeah, that was that.
But could there be some of that, Justin, where time has passed or no?
Time has passed. Yes.
I think one person.
Can't argue that. What's that, Mick?
I think between the two of us, there's one person that still has an issue with the other person.
Do you think there is a little bit to that, Mike? I know people don't want to hear that. It does seem like Justin's more triggered by this, but
I'm
he
right.
is-
I'm definitely
I guess
not
he's
triggered
the
about it.
aggrieved party.
But
I
it's
suppose.
it's tough because Mick just dropped a grenade on him and then walked away.
That is true.
And was like, now I don't have an
Because
issue
he won't
with
say
it
it
anymore.
in person because he's a giant pussy.
Say what, Justin?
But cousin Christian confirmed. Well, of course, he would confirm him. Justin had more than 2 beers. He's the one who said it.
Yeah, he definitely would
So
confirm that.
Coleman's up now.
Oh,
probably. Probably.
Maybe.
I felt bad. I tweeted about some TV show the other night.
Yeah.
And Coleman responded. And the response, it was only like 2 or 3, but the responses to Coleman were just like, get a job.
You loser. I mean, do you think he's awake now? It's Veterans Day. It's a big day for Coleman.
It's true.
That's true.
I just like I like it like dinner when he's just with Jack and Maria, and the mom's like, "Why can't you be more like Chris Coleman? Who's a magician on a cruise ship?"
And a puff of smoke. Why is someone talking about
Funny
me?
you mention that. I turn water into wine. This guy's pretending not to answer the phone now.
Maybe he's with Mutt.
What could he possibly
Your call
be
has
doing?
been forwarded to voicemail.
Yeah, like, what could he possibly be doing?
Yeah, he's got an
off.
umbrella drink.
Could have been up drinking.
Day
last
off.
night. Yeah, holiday. He could have been drinking late.
Day off.
Every day's a day off. So you think Coleman will have your back here, Justin?
I do not.
Oh. Why do you say that?
Because Coleman does the whole taking Mick's side as a bit as well.
There's a lot of that.
I think look into it that deeply. Is that true?
I think so.
Oh, Coleman likes Mick more than you.
I think Coleman likes me more than Mick, but as his character likes Mick more than me.
Just put a lot of thought into this. I mean, you may be right, but you say you had 2 beers.
I had 2 beers.
And Mick, you say how many, if you had to guess how many under oath, what would you say?
I'd say closer to 4 than 2.
You
What's-
imagine that?
What's different than 2 though?
Oh yeah, wait a second. Yeah, I didn't say that you had like 25.
Well, the number I heard was 6, right? Or no?
Yes, I brought a 6-pack over. I had 2. I left the rest.
Okay.
Any high noons that night?
Nope.
Is that true or no?
I don't know. I thought there was some high noons going around.
Kind of
Well,
odd
call
to bring
Christian.
them a
Can
six
you
pack.
Christian
and
answer?
have
Do
to.
you have his number, Dave?
No.
Do you have Christian's?
Yeah.
You said
Yeah,
great ball hogs of all time.
Am I crazy?
What's that?
It's odd to bring them a 6-pack and then have to.
It is strange. I thought you were going to be classy. You said you brought it as a guest.
No.
You bring your own. You bring your own.
Oh, I thought you said you were bringing it as a,
I thought you brought it for them.
like a gift. You were saying like
No, it's like a community
like-
6-pack.
Like
Gotcha.
you bring like I'm gonna drink this.
I
Bring
got
this.
I thought you meant you were bringing it for the house, and then we're like, I'll dip into some.
No.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think, yeah. I think Justin's a drunk, but that's a different conversation.
Very much so.
Yeah. Will Christian answer?
I think so.
Go for a 10 here today.
I talked to
Whether
him
it's trophy
yesterday.
places or Mutt did call back.
He said he'd be listening.
All right, good. Let's call him.
Dave, I just sent it to you.
I have a feeling the thunder that Mick's not bringing with Justin, Christian might bring with Justin.
Maybe he's got more of a problem with him.
I could be wrong though.
What the hell is everybody doing today?
Does he know? Does he know
It's
it's your number,
Veterans
Dave?
Yeah, he might not be answering an unknown number.
He is working today.
You reach Christian, can't get to my phone, leave a message.
At the tone, please record
A lot of life there, yeah.
If we just walk out of here and like phone outage is trending on Twitter,
What is going on?
no one has a phone.
Weird day. Well, okay. Well, I guess we'll find out. I mean, we'll never know, I guess. I guess we'll never know. But I get where Justin's coming from. I do understand. Mick will be back soon, I hope.
Sure.
I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm forgetting something always, but I don't know. All right, so we're back here tonight doing that. Then we have that thing tomorrow morning. And then Mutt. I don't want to have to beat up on Mutt tomorrow. I don't want to do that on the show. I don't.
Sounds like Mutt will be beating up on Justin.
He's
I
ready
guess.
to
I
go.
want to move forward with Mutt. I want to see what's next for him. The problem is there isn't anything next for him, right?
I don't
probably
think
something
so.
Not that we know of.
I
at
think
this moment.
he pitched something at the Brook happening in February.
That's true. I didn't
There
think
you
of
go.
that. It's just 3 months away. The Brook in February. Jesus.
Is the Portnoy horse racing stuff dead? Like completely?
Dead.
I think like 100%.
I mean, if he does something that gets his attention.
Right.
But right now it's at 0.
Okay.
Like it's not like 26 and he's waiting for something. Right now it's where it was a year ago today. 0. He knows who he is, but he knew who he was a year ago.
Right.
Like he has to now do something, but I don't think he would even take it. Like I think Mutt doesn't want to do it.
I don't think he's interested. And there's a weird thing that I really, because there's a guy I talk about on my show who's an
Yeah.
old radio guy, and it's like his podcast is technically bigger than his radio show was, but he wants to get back into terrestrial radio.
Right.
It's a poison that gets into these radio guys' minds.
Yeah, I'm kind of
for
lucky
some
I
reason.
didn't.
I was gonna say, yeah. It's thank God you didn't.
It just never crossed my mind. I think about radio sometimes. I think, boy, it's just more like, boy, if I went into radio tomorrow, how would I do it? I would do this show, but we just couldn't swear.
But it's,
With the
it's
breaks, too, it's
interesting to
Yeah,
think.
right. We take 8-minute breaks.
It's interesting to think like, oh, way more people will listen to me on terrestrial radio when that's
Right.
just not true.
Yeah.
But I think Mutt likes he goes into Dunkin' Donuts and that guy's like, oh, Mutt. Like the guys who I'm always like,
In no way is that accurate, though.
what do you mean?
I guarantee you more people recognize digital people in a store now than they do. Like Mike Felger barely
right.
probably gets to know.
I disagree age-wise. I'm saying the old guy who I run into, it just happened to me the other day. He's like, I miss you on the radio with Jerry. You guys, I'm like, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
I appreciate it, but like, it makes me uncomfortable. Mutt wants those guys.
Right.
Yes.
Me, I'm like, that's gone. Like, it was great. We had a great show, whatever. And now you go to the next thing. But like, Mutt spends a great majority of his life listening and writing about his old days, about radio.
Yeah.
If you think about it, like he likes it, he cares about it. Whereas
But you can care about it online where more people will see it now.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree, but he just likes radio.
Yeah.
He just, like I don't, like if you know this, like unless Mutt brings it up or, something, I never bring up EEI. Very rarely. Like if it's the ratings set, but like, I don't.
Radio to me, it's fascinating.
Why
Where
is that big of a deal?
What do you mean?
Yeah, if something comes and it relates to this show, who gives a shit if it happens and it's meaningful? If it comes up once a fucking day, who cares?
How meaningful can it be that comes up once a day? What can come
No,
up?
okay, no, you know what I mean. But everyone says like you talk about it all the time. Really,
I don't.
Like if it comes up once a month, is that all the time?
No,
Yeah.
I did it for 10 years. I was
Right.
very, I'm
I
gonna
don't even
talk
know if it's
about
once
it.
a month anymore.
And it's usually like someone like myself or you bringing it up to you. It's not like you're like,
Or
oh,
Dave
fuck
or
EI.
somebody.
Yeah,
Right,
right.
Correct.
If it's a good story, like Rich Erling, I'll talk about it. Like it's good because I care about it, but I'm not going to talk about. I don't listen to it, so I don't know anything.
But it's weird that I can't think of another industry that's had that where it's not like there's a a payphone guy out there who's like has an offer for $100,000 from Verizon Wireless, who's like, no, I think payphones are gonna I'm a payphone guy.
It's like I always say, the guy doing the afternoon show with EEI, Glenn, in 1996 was making more money in 1996 than the afternoon people at EEI are today.
It's crazy.
By a lot.
Yeah.
There's no other jobs where that's happening. He was making by 96, 97, he was probably already making $700,000 or whatever, $400,000 or $500,000. You know, Arcand and Andy Hart together are making $100,000, whatever, $130,000. It's crazy. Like, if Mutt wants to go, if they call Mutt today, he can do all his stuff. If they said, hey, we want you to do, he would jump in a second, in a Peter Menahan cocaine heartbeat.
Just because he loves talking sports? Is that?
He likes being Mutt on EEI.
Yeah.
And I've said it before, he doesn't like hearing it. He would turn his back on us like that if they told him. Who is it?
Coleman.
Okay. Coleman, good morning.
Hello. Hey, how's it going, guys?
What were you doing?
Hello.
What's up?
What were you doing when we called? You didn't answer.
I'm getting ready. I was getting ready for a haircut. So
Getting ready?
What do you mean getting ready?
Getting prepared? What, your tuxedo?
What? Take a shower, get dressed, and like ready to go out? Like, come on, it's your haircut.
This is when you don't have a job. You're getting prepared for a haircut.
I've been there. You're talking steps.
I mean,
it's a side thing. You're killing time.
Showering, getting ready to go out for the day. Like, that's all.
All right, Mick is back today, and
huge for the Maniac.
Yeah, right, huge for the Maniac. So part of the controversy was you were there the night Justin brought beers to the house, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Justin says he has two beers. Mick says 4. No. Some have said 6. How many beers did Justin have?
I'm siding more on the 6 side. He's a big boy. Like, I
Justin,
don't think that's necessarily
he's calling you a liar, though.
I don't think. Were you counting beers? Because that's also pretty fucked up.
I mean, I'm not a counting beers guy. I probably had like 5 myself, but like,
yeah, that's what I thought. The boys were having some drinks that night.
So Justin, you're denying.
I don't think that's a big deal, though.
I don't think so either, Cole. I'm with you. I'm right there with you.
I am denying that.
You're denying it. Are you saying Coleman's lying or is misremembering?
Misremembering.
Okay. Coleman, what's new with you? I think we just heard it, but what's new with you?
Haircut, baby.
Still kind of on the job hunt. Had a couple things that are moving ahead, so just waiting on them before I say anything official. But yeah, no, things are going well.
All right, we'll see you soon. Hang in there.
Yep, catch you guys.
There you go. Getting ready for a haircut.
Yeah.
Mom, leave me alone. Getting ready for my haircut.
It's in 2 hours.
Getting ready for your haircut.
Maybe he's rehearsing chit chat he'll have with the barber.
Oh, that's true. I do that sometimes. I'm running. I suppose that's true.
I don't want to call him out. A lot of barbershops are closed on Veterans Day.
I got my haircut today.
I only Coleman goes to a barber shop.
Oh, that's a good point.
He goes to a
Salon.
salon.
That's a good point. You think so?
Yeah, like Steve did that time. Paid $90.
I'll defend Coleman lightly here. You always say like, oh, I bet his parents paid for everything. He did have a job.
Yeah.
Now his parents.
I agree, but I still didn't get paid for everything though.
Why? But why?
Because he's just a rich kid. They just pay for everything.
That's interesting to me because even like if they would pay,
Coleman
think
didn't know how to get a fucking, what was the thing? A license? What was it?
I think he was changing his insurance over.
Yeah, he didn't know how to do stuff like that.
Right.
Like I don't even think. I think the Rhett, like his parents just made it, like signed everything.
Well, that was his first time out of the house was coming here, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I think it's safe to assume they gave him a little bit of
college.
room.
But that's even more. He worked at Barstool for a year or whatever, and didn't have to pay rent. I imagine he had some money saved.
Oh, I think he had money. I just think his parents paid for everything.
That'd be strange to me.
I agree. It's a secret.
As well.
What's he doing now? You know, maybe. Yeah,
I could see his parents like once he moved here, giving him like 6 months or something like that.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Who knows? All right. So we're back tomorrow, right?
Yes.
Okay. And BetterHelp.com is sponsoring the show. You go to BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Go online. Therapy going to your therapist, Mick, or no?
I haven't been going much lately. I went 4 or 5 times.
Really?
Yeah, it was good. I don't know if it's for me.
I think it probably is.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right.
Justin, you think?
I don't think he ever went.
I'm not sick. I've never been to therapy.
That's not the question, Justin. Do you think you should go to therapy?
Yes, everyone should go to therapy.
Yeah, better. But you think he's never been?
No.
Do you believe the Crohn specialist, Dr. Foray?
No.
I do believe that he did see a Crohn specialist. Yes.
Not Dr. Foray.
Yes, Dr. Foray.
So he's not lying then. You say he lies about everything.
He said I play up my health issues.
Yeah. You don't believe that, Mick?
No.
Okay. Was that Justin?
Yeah, I don't think he's ever seen a therapist.
No. Okay. But you have, Mick.
Yeah. Yes. I just said 4 or 5 times.
Have you talked to the ex-girlfriend at all?
No.
No? Is she seeing somebody else?
I don't know.
You know, no, you have no common friends or anything.
Yeah, she wasn't big on social media, so like I don't see her at all. I think I've seen her driving once.
You've been dating at all?
No.
No dates?
Nope. Been hanging.
Just hanging.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you looking now or no?
Now a
been
little
a
bit
while.
healthier. Yeah. Now I'm like going out more and stuff. So yeah.
It's been a while since you broke up with her, right?
Yeah. What was it, like March or April?
You tell me.
I think so. I'm just trying to think. It was
It was 6 months. Like it's time to get back in
This
the
would
game.
be, I think this was kind of now that I'm healthy again, can go out.
Good.
Start meeting some people.
Good. Maybe you and Justin go together. No, Justin?
Sure, let's do it.
Any dates lately for you, Justin?
No, not really.
Justin always keeps that quiet, Mike. You notice that?
He does. I like that.
So do I.
A little mystique around it.
Yeah. Very little mystique, yeah. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Go today. 10% off your first month. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. Dave, anything else from you?
All good. Yeah.
All right. Trivia tonight.
Tough day. I'd like to see these two come together, but I
Boy, this
understand.
is Mike.
I don't think we're getting it.
Mike, overall thoughts?
I get Justin's anger, but eventually, like, if Mick's not
But I
going
also get Justin, like, if you're Justin, why be like, yeah, I believe this guy. Let's be frank. He doesn't believe him. Like, he's how he feels. What's he supposed to do?
And you know, like, I'm more like Justin usually is, where I'd be like, well, I guess I have to let it go. But maybe it's like, if he thinks Mick's just going to do it again, then I guess I understand his point.
Yeah. A couple people reach out to me bands-wise, too.
Oh.
Yeah. And we obviously saw No Exit 4 guy, or formerly No Exit 4 guy. What surprised me about the band breakup was the guy with the long hair, he said, was even worse than the lead singer.
Oh, man.
Long hair.
Like the...
Oh, I liked him.
So did I.
That sucks.
He was a phony.
That's what his what's the guy's name?
Brandon.
That's what his girlfriend was saying. She's like, yeah, he's you know. Like
Tough,
she was
tough week for them.
For No Exit 4?
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah, well, and also the election, too. I'm sure that...
Oof. Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
That's a good
true,
point.
yeah.
Yeah. So
You don't think the three of us could learn those instruments? And
you, Mike, and Dave? Yes. I mean, yes, I think you
don't
could.
think we- yeah.
Yes, I think you. Look at Mike,
saying.
Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles.
Muppet band.
You can do that. It's a great piano, guys.
Dave, didn't you famously say you were going to start a live show with like a piano solo?
He did.
That's true. The Guiding Light solo.
Kirk never asked for it, but I was ready for it.
That's true. Did you say you played it before or no?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I've never played the piano.
No instrument.
No.
Justin, always a kid?
I've never played anything.
Mick?
No, I played the drums up till 5th grade.
Yeah, same.
Never, like,
I was
actually
never...
I tried the guitar, but I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you got to be in on that. Mike at all or no? As a kid?
No.
No.
Wish I did. Well, I played the recorder.
Sure. Oh, sure.
And then I was in percussion band in
Right.
5th grade, and that was only so that I could leave class and
Go do it? Yeah, I remember kids would do that. I never had any acumen for that stuff at all. Music class, like we had to do these live things. I just pretended to play it.
Yeah.
I sucked at it. Terrible. So I'm out for that, but we'll see. Yeah, so that's not that far away.
3 months.
Yeah, but you know how it is. By the time we're done with Thanksgiving, Christmas, yeah, it's November. It's March 1st.
You said 3 months?
November, December, January, 4 months.
Yeah.
But I mean, by the time you get
March
through Thanksgiving
1st.
and Christmas, then it's fucking
I guess
2
that's
months
true.
away. Huh. All right, so we're back tomorrow with Mutt and Mike. Mick, good to see you.
Thank you.
Boys, anything else? No? Nothing else you guys are doing? Nothing to promote? Show related?
Nope.
Good. That's the attitude I like, Mike. Just kind of go get him attitude. I'll be curious about this thing tomorrow, Dave. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. This interview in the morning.
Oh, that.
It'll be fun. Yeah, it'll be fun.
Always fun on the case.
It'll be fun.
I
Is that what you
thought
said?
you were talking about tomorrow night, but I don't know what.
Well, it'll be. That I don't know. We'll preview that as well tomorrow. We'll talk to you then. Goodbye.